All right. Where did we start? I
I
don't
don't
remember
know. I
where we
just remember ending
started.
on getting yelled at by Josh.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah,
Oh, it
sure
was the crab. It was the
it was the
crab
crab.
session.
I apologize right now for losing my temper
It's
You're
okay.
and
fine.
becoming so frustrated.
it's
You
okay,
are
Josh, because I
fine.
was also
We
losing my
apologize
temper.
for getting sidetracked for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's like,
So,
yeah, I was like, I
When
don't
we were
know where we
trying to leave.
started. I just honestly, I just
Um,
described the goose chase. That's
yeah.
95% of the session.
Long
and,
story
and and
short,
getting the poison.
crab. Long story long. We went to go talk with Cathra's brother, whose name I have forgotten.
Edric.
Edric,
Edric.
right.
Daniel, so it's
About
just
like,
Edric, you
hey, we
nerd.
have plans on where to put the city. It's just like, yeah, where's that? Next to the lake. It's like, I'm sorry, what? Oh, we're gonna kill the crab, don't worry. And
Oh, and
he
What
had like
also,
crab?
3 other people along with him to meet us. And they were all just like, how are you gonna kill the crab? And we were all just like, shit, how do we kill the crab?
poison?
So someone suggested poison, and then we thought, yeah, let's go get like a really, really fucking powerful sleeping poison. Uh, Karak Asgal won't have that, so let's go to rest. And as with looking for anything in rest, it went a little longer than expected. uh, Torek and Cathra went to go look for a thing, go look for the poison, met an apothecary dude who was just like, yeah, I don't sell that, but like the higher end people do, but like it's kind of sketchy to just buy it. And we were all just like, yeah, makes sense. What kind of potions you got? And bought his like entire stock of healing potions.
just because we felt bad.
I
Just
felt
because
very
we
bad
felt
for
bad.
the amount of stupids.
And
Shut up, Josh.
so we decided, you know what? Let's make it ourselves. Let's just like go hunt down a wyvern, go get its poison, and make sure that things are fine. And so, yeah, we did that. I don't remember what the child and Samter were doing. I think it had
They
something
were
to do
talking
with
to the
fishing.
boat people.
We were trying to
Right.
figure out how to
Yeah.
Oh, it was
crabs.
crab bait and find a guy who knows about boats.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't remember what came of that, but
We found a
went to
boat.
go talk to the guys who had hunted down the vampire, saying like, "Hey, how'd that go?" And like, "Oh yeah, like 5 people died." It's just like, "Cool, we're gonna carve their names into our city once it's built."
Also, they asked for silvered swords. And
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
We all went,
silvered sword.
I gotta work around. I gotta
boy.
work around. I gotta work around.
Get the
There's
elves
on your
to give
five
them the
loopholes.
doom. So we went back.
Battlefields.
I don't think we went to Karaka's Gull after we got all the poison and stuff. We just went straight to the lake. Lured out the crab with the. What did we lure out the crab with?
Actually, no.
Fish
I think
guts.
yeah, fish guts.
Yeah. Did we just buy the fish
Oh.
guts or something?
We bought it from Carrick Aswell because
Right.
even though we said hey go check on what would be bait, he didn't get bait.
At that point, we just jump cut. When you got the bait, go kill the crab.
Yeah. So we put
It's
out the bait, poisoned the bait.
always and consistent problem of implicit assumptions versus literal receiving.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was told to go figure out what not to get. Why would you not get if you know what?
Because you told me to get.
Because you told me to figure out what not to get.
Yep, that was the whole argument. That was the whole argument.
This recap does not do justice to the absolute
No, it was
cataclysm
No.
of time we
Nothing
wasted.
There's a reason why the episode was called Panicked Plan Making, is because we had no idea what we were doing.
We
Also
were
do
asked to make
remember.
a plan, and it was all downhill from there.
Yeah.
Well, it's the kind of planning that it's like, as a DM, I went into the session thinking, oh, they'll get some way to fight it underwater. That's like the logical step. And the party is like, no, we are
We did
dwarves. We
that
fight
too.
on land.
We did
We
get a
did that
mantle
too.
of the manta ray.
And we
Yeah,
didn't
the
use
one
it.
with the
Use
caps.
it.
We didn't use it.
We'll
Yes.
use it at some point.
It's just like
Also-
we have 4 plans. We used one of them and it succeeded. Did we overdo it? Maybe.
Yes.
Just a
Also,
tad. Especially
do
because that
remember-
one sleeping poison worked, so it just got absolutely
Yeah, we
cursed.
spent
We
like
were-
5 inspiration on it to make it work.
We
It
were
was the
2
end of the
points.
session and everyone was like, we have the inspiration. We need to use it. This needs to be worth it.
We
we
wasted
were,
so much
like-
time on this planet is going to succeed.
Yeah.
We were like
was-
2 plans away from tin can. Let's be
Oh
real.
yeah. We put out the bait, we poisoned the bait, we waited for the crab ate, and then we stabbed. The story
Oh,
And then,
over.
and then we sold all its meat for a pile of money.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and
god,
had,
we
like, a
sold all
party.
the meat.
If it didn't get poisoned, I would have been pissed because I think Mimir put most in that poison. So working that poison, he's like, come on, please. I
For the
tried
love
doing my
of
best
for the love of Moradin, please.
for a little more
So
than
yeah, it was a time. We
It
accomplished
was a
something in about the
time.
least efficient way we possibly could have done it, but we did do it.
We did do it.
And now our lake has one less crab.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and I did get those little icons working, so those should be present on the episodes now. On
Mm.
who's talking.
nice.
I'm just dying over here. Jesus Christ.
Who's dying?
Ethan.
Me.
Oh.
So,
Fucking
with
Longums came up.
2/5 of us sick,
2/5
You
of a
guys-
six.
want to do now?
Daniel and Ethan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if we're in a lull, I could spend I know what I could spend downtime doing,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's meditating.
Oh yeah, you need to do
Okay.
that.
I mean, would anyone like to go to the Owls with me to go make this purchase? As he's kind of looking down at basically, I think it was like 550 gold worth of ingots.
You speak Elvish, right?
Yes.
Good, good. I'll go with you. I also speak Elvish.
Anyone else?
I've lost my character sheet. Too many handouts.
Well, if you guys want to take this journey, I could.
Yes,
No,
we
no,
got
you
I'll
can
come
meditate.
I can meditate and progress my trial.
You
Yeah,
meditate.
I think 3 of us should be enough security. Does
Yeah.
the child want to come?
And
It's-
Elvish.
Okay.
Or are you gonna stay home and do your homework?
I can turn it into late.
Just make sure you do your damn homework.
Maybe.
Or else
doing-
this guy
doing
dad is
homework
gonna
on the
smite
road.
you.
Yeah, he's doing homework on the road.
Literally me on the way to school. I'll do.
Yeah,
my
who's
homework
never done
and
homework in the
drive.
car? It's not that yeah.
You don't do
Who
your
has
homework at home and I'll backhand you.
Who has succeeded at doing their homework on the road? I know everyone's
I have
tried.
no idea.
Me
I have
either.
not
Tried.
actually.
I get car sick if I read in the car, so no.
Oh, yeah, that too. I've never
have-
tried, but I do get car sick as well.
I am Josh because the thing was like a 12-hour road trip and also school tomorrow. So I was like, oh, I have to do it.
I've
Yeah.
tried it before and I can't focus.
No.
Anyways, we're taking a group of everyone minus.
Sandy.
Panther?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are we going underground or above ground?
We're going
mean,
to
well-
Sorthalas. We can go above ground.
We can go above ground because what's gonna fight us?
True.
At this
Eh,
point, yeah.
famous last words.
You're heading to the safe side of the veil, so I guess yeah.
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 Let's see, how long does it take? I'm not gonna roll for random encounters.
Fair.
Undoubtedly, you do get maybe not waylaid, but you get threatened by bandits, but with 2 fireballs,
We threatened them back.
either they die or leave you alone.
You're not that guy, son.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
It takes
You're
you
not
guys a
that
little bit
guy.
little bit less than a week. Samter, can you make me? What is your religion bonus?
+3.
Hmm.
Okay, I want to make sure that this isn't literally impossible. Roll me a religion check.
Ha.
Oof.
How is so? Meditating is a broad word. How does Samter meditate?
Santer is going to be in. Well, do the Deep Keepers have like meditation chambers?
Hopefully.
I guess.
Generally, it's not for your stereotypical general deep keeper. It's not really a chamber so much as it is just a personal workshop.
Just a personal workshop.
A lot of them will do meditate through menial work.
Um. And do I have access to this? As a Solinaire. Solinor. A person going through the trials.
Sonlenor?
Solinor.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Solaire.
Nice.
I forget how crazy your bonus is. I forget that bards get expertise.
+10.
Yeah.
We love expertise.
They're willing to share some of the personal workshops with you. A lot of the kind of lower deep keepers, there's about 40 of them in total. And so, the bottom 20 are kind of the ones who are like, this guy's really a little too much. We all like Samter. He's a good guy, like most of us. So they're just kind of like, don't let him see. Just bring Samter in. Don't let him see.
Oh.
Noted.
So if you want to, they're willing to kind of just hide you in one of their own.
I don't want to take the risk because I don't want to get chastised. Although I do appreciate it. I guess. Let's see here. Did Saza go out and buy my little office for me?
What?
Did Saza go out and buy like the little? No.
Yeah, she rented an office for you.
Okay. I'm gonna go to my office. Little office.
It doesn't have a lot of furniture in it. It's got
Mhm.
basically a desk made of stone, a small chair with a back to it that's comfortable, and a couple of bookshelves. And there's also just large like patches of open space for you to customize it.
Okay. I'm gonna push the desk if I can a little bit out of the way to make a little bit of room in the middle, and um, like how like I guess Tai Chi in a way, like martial artists will like go through motions to help with like mind body connection. Samter is gonna kind of go through those same motions that he practiced a long time ago, while also reciting hymns and prayers. Um, in a sing-song voice, of course, because I'm a bard. Why wouldn't I sing while I do it?
Of course. Sadly, the first week of your meditation does not yield any results.
Okay.
As everybody else gets to assert the loss. I've described the city before. It's massive in the large walls that ring the city, made of most of the buildings having a white marble exterior. And occasionally there's a young dragon that flies up above in the sky, leaving a shadow that quickly flits across the floor. It's a busy town, but it's also it's generally closed to visitors. Anyone who's not an elf gets a lot of interesting stares as you walk through the city. You are greeted at the gate by a person that is wearing like a full suit of armor, so much so that their face is not seen, no inch of their skin is visible. It it's made of, excuse me, scaled steel that's been riveted together. And the helmet looks like a mask that has kind of, when I was coming up with this description, it's a Hershey. It's a Hershey Kiss.
Oh my
That's
god.
shape
What?
for the helmet.
Can you blame Barrick for this?
No. This is
I
Hat
was
Boy.
so
I think
with.
we blame
It's
all
Hat
of
Let's
Boy.
us
so
It's
with.
for
Hat Boy.
terrible hat.
Oh, let's so with.
It's a.
God damn it,
It's
Hope.
Doorman.
First
Doorman.
always a terrible
It's the
hat.
doorman with the stupid hat.
He has a mask of steel that covers all but his face. All of his face but his eyes. And through that kind of metallic clang that comes through his voice as he speaks, he just says, "What is your business?"
Our business was with the blacksmiths.
And what do you seek to do?
I am here to purchase something from them.
What do you bring as payment?
I bring gold.
Do
And
you
also,
understand the traditions of a blacksmith?
well, yes, gold in their form, in your form, as I pull out the bars.
Gold as in raw material and not coin.
Yes.
Even through the mask, you see his eyes squint at that. You can tell that that's a little like, okay,
It's not
a
our
little
fault
too
the
on the
elves
nose
suck.
there. But do you have anything else to declare as goods as you pass through the city gates?
I don't believe
I-
so.
I don't
Think
believe so.
so?
Do you bring any animals with you? Any produce? Any?
Oh my god, we're going through customs.
We're going through TSA.
No,
Um,
this is customs. This is much worse.
No, I don't believe we do.
Fucking
Looking back at
California.
Does anybody still have any doses of poison on them?
No.
Nope.
I don't think so.
No.
Did you just
We
use
used
up
both
all
of
of the poison on the
Yes.
crab?
them. Yes, we did. We did.
Okay, that is
Because
very
if we
much
didn't, why would we
contraband
have
like
brought
every
it here?
He takes a minute to kind of look each of you over and without finding much issue in you and proceeding you have a bit of a reputation as dwarves. He lets you guys into the city. As you guys begin hunting around for a blacksmith, roll me an investigation check.
Oh god.
You didn't
Alright.
leave the wizard this time.
We do have a wizard, thank
We
God.
do have the wizard.
Oh god, guidance so weird.
Thank you. When did I have Bard? So
Take off the
Or-
3. The
yeah.
3's the bard.
yeah, so 14.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey. And I believe Evan. Did he fucking die?
Did Evan die?
There he is.
Sorry.
Oh.
Well.
This party is terrible at investigating places. It takes you about half a day to find a blacksmith because their workshops are really tucked away.
Mm.
It's not that they're on the fringes of the civilization, but so much as it's almost like they build their entrances so as to not be found.
God damn it, Obion.
Well, Obi-Wan
Hey.
would say mean.
Yeah, yeah.
well, hide out with your girlfriend, Toby.
My wife.
My wife.
My
I love my wife.
I love the way you said that.
Done.
The sign that hangs above the shop it's basically just a phrase that is supposed to be the last name, but the last name is literally the acclaimed.
God.
Torek does not think out loud. She thinks in her head. Well, that's pretentious.
Obi-Wan looks at it, it's like, yep, this is an Elvis blacksmith as you proceed
Yeah.
to go in.
The shop itself has that really lovely, very familiar feeling of a wall of heat that slams into your chest. But it
Ah.
also has a strange smell to you dwarves. It's almost like ozone is in the air. That kind of not quite acrid, but almost electric smell.
That's
As you come in, the walls are lined with all kinds of weapons that have, in some cases, seen use, but most of them are young and new. The blacksmith that is currently sitting and resting in one of the corners quickly gets up from the stool. And can you guys just roll me an insight check to see if you can actually figure out how old he is?
Sure.
Insight.
I'm gonna guidance
He's
myself.
old
probably.
I
enough.
think I know how old he is. Apparently, I've
19.
experienced with elves.
You know
Apparently,
his
everybody
age.
is just I know.
We all
know
collectively
what
vibe
you
text him
are.
immediately.
For an
Well,
elf, for an elf, he's in his middle ages,
Mm.
which equates to about 250 years old.
which means he has a wife. If he has a working shop, he's not dead yet. He has a wife.
Yes, I will actually give you that information. If he has made it to this age, then he is established.
Yes,
And has probably earned that name.
He hasn't worked himself to death.
not anymore.
As
Not
he,
anymore.
as you kind of like, not quick, clumsily, but quickly gets up out of his chair, he just waves to you guys and he just says, Uthless, the acclaimed at your service.
I kind of bow and say, Mimir, Runeforge. I am here. Hold on. Thank you. I am here to, how do we say? I'm here to effectively. Give me a second. Someone just came into my door and just threw me something.
Whoopsies.
He,
Is it a
What was
snake?
it? No, it was my socks that my sister washed. My sister washed. But Mimir says, I am looking for someone who is willing to silver some swords.
ah, ah, yes, I think I understand.
Yes, this is for
And is this for you?
Not quite.
the knights of the Silver Hand and rest.
Oh, those little boys down in the city.
Yes.
They have done some service for you that is worthy of such a gift.
Yes,
They have.
they have. And
Well, then
Michael,
I
you've
trust
got
you would
crackles.
understand.
do I?
I trust you would understand the customs of my people then if you've come to me for such a thing.
Yep. There's Mimir starts pulling out the iron ingots. No, the gold ingots.
We're only pulling everyone today.
The gold ingots, and also Mimir being a nice guy, he pulls out like a couple of his own steel ingots.
Oh, he's so
own personal.
nice. Oh, he's so nice.
Do you actually have steel on you to do that?
What did I? Oh shit! I used it. Damn it. I used it when I was making when I was making my boots.
Can you roll me persuasion check?
Hmm.
I can't give advantage.
I'll take anyone's check.
Oh, well, never mind. Anyone's
Oh my
check?
gosh.
Fine.
Is it just
Anyone.
one check you want?
I just want the one.
Okay, cool. We'll leave it at the 22.
Oh, I didn't give me a sound. You can tell he's like you can tell that this is not the best way to get around this tradition. He's like, I will accept. In the future, try to not be so overt about it.
Okay.
At least turn it into something, is my meaning. Even if it's something like cheap chain. But I appreciate this. And this is certainly enough payment to deliver such a gift to those boys down the hill.
See, the
Do you
sarcastic
have any other
bitch
business?
inside me wanted to say, what, like a coin?
Wait, what's that?
God.
Wait, what was that, Josh?
Do you have any other business you would like to attend to?
Not at the moment. So, I thank you.
And I
As-
thank you, Mimir, and I will be at your service and that of your families. He gives you a deep bow.
And I give him a deep bow. And I leave because, Smith to a Smith. You know what I mean? We're both a little bit awkward.
Especially if it's an Elvin Smith.
Yeah. Once we're out of the
Yeah,
city, though,
perhaps I
Torek,
played him a little too eloquently there.
it's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All Smith's disadvantage on charisma checks.
Do you want me? Do you want me to play the next Elvin Smith? I can play an awkward Elvin Smith.
Nah, I'll do it. I'll do better just to remember.
just
No,
Anyway,
no,
once
no,
Is there
we're,
anything else that you?
once we're out of the city, Torek will mention just. Don't you think that the practice of giving raw materials is just a little bit pretentious? Like, why can't they just take cash? Like everyone else.
Why can't we just give out silvered weapons?
Like
Yeah.
everyone else.
I suppose
Like
so.
everyone else.
Culture nonsense.
Well, yes. Culture's what makes us different. If we were all the same, life wouldn't be worth exploring.
It's just there's some people that are a little too different.
I mean, it's eccentric, yes, but that's it. It's not weird or anything.
We've all got our
It's
different
just-
beliefs and practices.
Yeah.
Well, next time we need, when I get home, I might just make like just a shit ton of like golden chain and steel chains. like there's a bunch of like rings, just like in a like golden steel rings.
I'd offer, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that yet.
Did he give us an ETA on when the stuff's gonna be done?
Oh, let me check.
If he has any other projects going on. Or going to the mines to fucking mine his own shit. Oh, I made it so hard.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Your attention to detail has bitten the entire elven civilization on the butt. It's gonna take him 1 week to do this.
Okay.
That's fine.
Is he delivering them or are we?
I'm assuming we are. Because we didn't tell him to deliver it.
Yeah.
Here we go with our
Okay.
assumed versus implied.
All right. We could just ask a elven courier to take.
Because I don't think we can deliver them, can we?
We can't.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, because dwarven things.
We can't touch it. We cannot.
Make sure we don't
cannot-
accidentally commit sacrilege out here.
That's
Yeah,
the whole
it-
point of the workaround.
Yeah,
You didn't do it.
yeah. We can easily just ask an elven courier to do it for us.
Or
You're able to find
carriers.
somebody who does it. He'll take 5 gold pieces for that.
Cool. And give him 5 gold pieces.
And then heading back to the Carrick, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is another just about a week. Can Samter give me another religion check?
Yes. 5.
Oh my
Oh, no.
god.
I've been a little out of touch.
A lot of it out of touch.
A lot of it out of touch.
It kind of feels like you're just kind of talking to the walls at this point. As everybody gets back at this point, what do you guys want to do?
I kind of ask. When I ask Samter, how's your meditation?
I'm a little out of it spiritually.
Ah.
It has been a very long time since
Maybe
I have been in
12.
touch with the spiritual side.
Let's see. When was the last time? Well, I'm saying
Do we want to get out and do a
Maybe.
grudge or something?
do a grudge, or
Yeah.
that could help. Maybe clear your mind off of this for a little bit.
Oh, it's not so much clear my mind off of it. It's more so of getting back into the practice of it.
Mm.
is going to be the main thing for me.
Gotcha.
You know, like spending 10 years as a slayer, you have a lot of free time.
Yeah, I suppose you do.
and then you come back to civilization and it's like, oh shit, you know, you gotta work, you got money, you gotta survive. And then I found Saza.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and then time very much slipped away. But
Understandable.
it's as great a time as ever to start again. Am I right?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know of a better time.
Maybe not during a time of sadness.
I mean,
It's
you
fine.
could think it's the
Alright.
best time to start praying again.
Yeah. What do we want to do? A debt,
How
a
about
greater
this?
grudge.
Well, I'm saying this as player. We could look for the forest goblin shaman, and we can also honestly in the Witchwood we could clear out some monsters and then report it back to the Rangers of Rest, and you don't get the whole the respect of more of the men
Yeah, let's
compared to the
clear out
one
some of
angry
the
guy.
Witchwood.
Which one's that one?
I think it's in the
Oh.
last of the debts.
The
It's the
Forest
last of
Goblin
the-
Shaman?
Yeah, the forest goblin shaman.
Hmm.
Also, when was the last time we tutored?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I've lost.
We
since
did a
time.
lot of like extra time.
Yeah, you guys are good until November.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay,
Yeah, we did a lot of extra time.
yeah, okay.
How much
Well-
adamantine has the mind gained?
Money.
Let's see here. We
Oh,
are
my notes.
getting to 45 pounds.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
We're getting there.
How much do we need for a cat?
I need 100. 100.
Nice. Almost
Mhm.
halfway there.
Yes.
Whoa. We're there.
We're there.
It's
And
halfway
then, I mean, we're-
there.
Also,
So it sounds like we're gonna go get ourselves yeeted into the Emerald Dream again.
I guess so.
I don't
Mhm,
want
yes,
to. No.
Lemire
You
just-
know, Saza makes fun of the trowel every once in a while, right? Still.
You should bring it
Yeah,
with you.
because it's funny.
No, I gave it back to him.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
know,
did.
it's still funny.
Lemire goes around, does his daily checkups on basically everyone because he's been basically gone for like a month or two, and no one's like he's been just out, so he's just going around checking Dragonwing, getting him some food, and then checking out my nephews and checking out my mom
Brightwing,
and
you mean?
brother.
You said Dragonwing.
Yeah, Dragonwing, yeah, Brightwing. I'm a very interesting day today go.
I guess fair.
Let's see. Brightwing. Brightwing is bored.
Hmm.
Brightwing has decided he is your shadow.
Does Brightwing want to fight some hang out for a while in the Witchwood? Because I'm planning to go there for probably a week or so. A little longer.
His eyes go wide at that, and he just shakes his head yes.
Okay, you can help us out.
Made a question for your homework.
Aunt Kathy.
Go ahead. What is it, Emil?
Okay.
What's the actual question?
So, Aunt Kathy, I'm having trouble with. It says for question 284-38 pi.
Fuck.
And it's talking about what's the melting point of cobalt as well as what hammer to forge it with. And all I got here is bratwurst and like 3.86.
Fucking bratwurst!
Bratwurst.
Okay, where's the bratwurst coming from, first of all?
Well,
Show
Well, I
your
was
work,
hungry.
Emil.
see, I flipped the notebook. See, I got bored, and so I drew a bratwurst. I'm hungry.
Maybe you should go get a snack and come back to this. This seems like you're getting off track.
I just
Santa-
imagine
Santa comes around,
Torek walks past
"Snack?"
after Emil goes to get a snack. And, ooh, a bratwurst. Why'd you throw a bratwurst? Never mind.
Also, good luck melting kobold.
Ooh, goodness.
Yeah, and that is
With dwarves, it's possible.
Evan.
Melting point of 2,700 degrees, apparently.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. I was say that like
I think your teacher hates you.
Oh,
the melting
hates
point of
you.
This might
cobalt.
be a
for
trick
so long.
question. Are you sure it's looking for the melting point?
Yeah, are you looking for the heating point to get them like nice red hot?
or the boiling point.
The
Ew.
boiling point.
Melting point.
Oh god.
Melting point. Jeez, has any dwarf even figured that out? Cobalt is hard to work.
Have we
with.
invented thermometers yet?
Here, the only answer I'll put is hot enough.
I mean,
I
My
feel like your
God.
teacher has one of two options here: appreciate the sass or not appreciate it.
having made a
Does your
You're
teacher have a
taking
sense of
big
humor?
risk here. Do they have a sense of humor or do they hate you?
We're dwarves.
When we're-
Maybe not.
Mimir comes back and then me looks at the homework and kind of just like writes down on like a different piece of lead the actual answers and be like, hey, here you go, kid. And just walks off.
Mimir's
Grab
cheating.
off.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Santa's just, hey,
Alright
he's using
then.
his resources. What can we say?
I mean, I suppose he is.
Trust me. It's a lot better to use your resources than try to figure it out sometimes.
Fair.
Yeah, and
So
also,
yeah, once
why?
he's done with his homework, we're heading to the Witchwood.
Yep.
Oh, should we ask questions
Yeah,
about
we could.
where in the Witchwood?
Yeah, we should.
Well,
Let's go
we
to.
gotta like find the Goblin Shaman first, right?
Well, no. Let's go talk to our my living ancestor.
Yeah, you do that.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go do that as Mimir kind of just like Mimir comes in, does that one
I
homework,
can go with you.
basically grabs a snack. Are you part of Dark Iron?
Not
Mm.
officially, but the Dark Irons are a bit familiar with me through Moira.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go. As I should know where this place is, right? I should know where she lives, right, Josh?
Yes, I mean, she is the oldest member of your clan, so she's basically not like a celebrity, but it's the person that everybody in your clan knows.
Knows, yeah. It's
So her name is Thechua, Dark Iron, and she probably has one of the most elaborate homes of all of the Dark Irons in terms of uh, defense. Her house is outwardly showing quite a few runes that are meant to defend and explode any intruders who are unwelcome. It's
Alright
also
then.
decorated with a great deal of beautiful lanterns, each of them housing small crystals that are elaborately decorated with the runic language of the dwarves.
Neat.
As you come up to the door, before you knock on it, you just hear her voice just call out, "Come in."
Oh.
yeah. Mimir kind of looks like, yeah, she does this. Comes in.
Alright then.
No point in
Yeah.
being surprised.
It's
As you guys come into the building, it's more elaborate on the inside than it is on the outside. The entryway has half a dozen doors meant to befuddle and to confuse intruders. You can tell that there's a great deal of paranoia in the way that she designed her own home. And as she comes out of one of the doors, she's a tall and very strong looking dwarf who don't grow weaker with age like the humans do.
Mhm.
She's a wizard of incredible skill,
Ooh.
and the garb that she has chosen shows a lot of that, woven with beautiful threads of gold in the runic language of the dwarves,
Ooh.
in signs that could devastate other individuals. Probably wouldn't immediately kill you guys,
Is
though.
her cloak filled with glyphs of warding or something? Or symbols?
Well, it's just the way that she casts her spells.
Her
Oh.
spells. Yeah.
It's her focus, basically, is what I'm saying.
Ah,
And she also
nice.
carries a pretty gnarled ash staff that has a golden crystal on top of it.
Ooh.
As she sizes you up, she just says, "Nice to see you again, Mimir.
It is nice to see you, my lady. As
You look like
Uh, I am Torek.
Menvo's little one
Yes.
and Petric's daughter.
Yes.
What do you want?"
we are here to ask questions about where you met that goblin shaman.
Finally, somebody comes in to talk about this. I am far too busy to do it, but it must be done. Come, come, come.
Fair
All right.
enough.
She takes you through the labyrinthine halls of her home, and you eventually somehow end up inside of a dining room. On top of the table, there is a beautiful crystal orb that has a kind of refractory. The way that it's been carved and been taken out of this chunk of quartz, it's
Ooh.
nearly perfectly clear, except when it refracts the light, it leaves small runes in the lights of different types depending on the
That is
light that comes
really
through.
cool. Torek is just looking at it in awe.
So this is what I want to give her. I don't know where she is. I just collapsed. Oh, it was near that old elven settlement that fell down so many years ago.
Hmm.
And
Huh.
I was adventuring through. I got attacked by a bunch of treants. They knocked me out. I woke up in a
Goddamn.
cave.
Hmm.
Woke up in a cave, and she took care of me for about a week until I could get better. She never let me see her face. She was always wearing some kind of bone mask, like
Okay.
either a wormling or a small dragon.
Hmm.
She had a
Because
very,
we
very sweet
encountered
voice.
in there a goblin who was wearing a mushroom hat. I don't think it's the same goblin.
Nope. No. They
I
were.
would doubt that they're related.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are very different from bones, young one.
Very much so.
Yes.
So yes, it's around there. This is what I want to give her. Give it to her. Can you take
Yes.
it to her? You get the grudge gold if you can.
We absolutely
Lemire
can.
Lemire does bow and says, "Yes, I shall."
Excellent,
How
excellent.
big
She
is it,
cracks a
Josh?
smile for the first time. It's 10 pounds.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Uh, well,
Well, it can't be. It's for a goblin. They are small.
Well, yes,
that is
fair.
fair.
But
I am
that
All
is
right.
practically minded.
marvel. It's beautiful.
Like a true
Thank
dark
you. Of
iron.
course it is. I made it.
That is amazing.
Yes,
It
it is.
is
Thank you. Shower me with more.
the great works
Just
of a
as a
great
jeweler
dark iron.
myself, I have an appreciation for those who are clearly better at the craft than me.
Your flattery will not get you any brownie points with Benvo.
I'm not trying to. I am simply letting you know how beautiful your work of art is.
She just stares at you.
Is there a
Well,
problem?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Lemire
Persuasion.
knowing where this is going is like let's just go.
Stop.
Oh, not bad.
Good.
Would she have proficiency in insight? Probably not. Crazy thing about 5e is like if you don't have proficiency, it doesn't matter how high your level is. Your bonus is
Yeah.
still like 1, 2.
Yeah.
She holds your eyes for quite a while. And then she just kind of drops the subject and says, "Well, that's all the information I have. Amir, tell your sister to hold in there."
I shall.
We'll be sure to
And
find this dwarf. Goblin. What?
Goblin. Goblin. Maria looks at her. Look at Torek as
I don't know why I
I
said
I
dwarf, to be
pick up
honest.
Dramatic side eye.
I pick up the thing and so we just start walking out. Then afterwards, Maria's like, Maria in his mind is just thinking like, "Yep, that's true dark iron. This is true dark iron." Or
Torek the whole time is looking at the crystal, trying to, like, see how it was made.
This is a very rare item. It's very difficult to discern that. Make me an Arcana check.
Oh. Not terrible.
You're not able to discern anything.
Yeah.
can I try, Josh?
Go for it. Just shy of the DC.
Oh no, it was 20,
Oh.
wasn't it?
Wait,
It was a DC 20.
wait,
Ah.
this arcane. No,
Arcane
it's
deflection does not help you on check.
yeah, no,
Product inspiration. Product inspiration. No, I'm not there.
no. I'm gonna. Mamira's close, but he's like, maybe I need some, pumping up from the team to fully get it.
You can do it.
Motivation.
All right. So you guys, how are you gonna approach getting and finding this creature?
Mm, I mean, we
Well,
can't.
there's
We,
It
the
was near
elven
the old
settlement.
elven settlement, which was... It was, like, around here, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I was up here. And then there's a cave. So we can start there and look for caves.
That is true. We could,
maybe.
like, either go into the
Could.
Witchwood or we could go in the hole.
Or, I mean, we know the humans don't like goblins. What is what is like the dwarven rangers kind of knowledge of goblins, Josh?
Can you rephrase your question?
Or I just say, what is their relationship? Is it more like do they actively go see these people? Do they know about these people? Or does it like no,
About
no, no,
this specific group, you mean?
or like yeah, like forest goblins, like the ones that don't attack, aren't just a-holes
Forest
to everyone.
goblins specifically are just annoying pranksters. They're not typically outwardly harmful.
Uh,
It's more they're more like xenophobic and they don't like people.
that's
So
fair.
they will actively discourage any non-fey slash forest creature from actually going into
Wait, you said
the place.
non-fey. You said non-fey.
We have Brightwing. We have the Shadow.
Do you want to trust Brightwing with a diplomatic mission?
No.
No.
So how useful is Brightwing in this situation?
Mm,
I mean, it'll probably give them some pause. That's fair.
oh yeah, easily. I'm gonna be like, oh, the little fairy dragon trusts him. Could be something like
All
that.
right.
All right.
So how are we approaching this?
Hmm.
Through the front door.
Oh, okay, so
Where would you define the front door?
Yes.
All
Okay.
right, all right. How about this? How about this? We go in from the hole, and we search this region.
Sounds good.
We search this region, and when we're traveling there, Josh, I'm gonna ask Brightwing, has he met someone like this that fits the description?
Oh
Spooky
no,
Gabo?
Brightwing.
What's up?
Spooky Gabo?
Yeah.
The blah, 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 blah people?
Well, I mean, yeah, the ones with the forest, the one that have give give me a description of like the dragon, the cloak with the dragon tails, and the stag, the stag fur.
Mm,
Lives in a cave.
let me roll a history check for Brightwing.
With his
I have
negative
sidewalk for
something
Brightwing?
intelligence.
Hey, he doesn't have negative intelligence, I don't think. He's just immature.
I don't think he will ever mature.
Probably not.
If it's the spawn of Skylark, it's never going to mature.
But also Raven, so he has a chance.
And also Rathion's in there.
It's called a
So-
practical immaturity.
I think Skylark's chaos genes are dominant.
Yeah.
Brightwing, no
Also-
green guys.
Probably no green guys. Where they at?
Mm. Mm. Um. Mm. Skinny Mountain.
Skinny Mountain. Is it in the Witchwood?
Skinny Mountain.
Trees.
Yeah, it's trees.
Trees.
Wait, trees. Yeah, is in trees.
Walking.
Oh,
What?
god damn it! God damn it, Tabby, you bastard!
That's
Really, friends, fuck off.
You're the one who said you were gonna secure it for the ends.
Oh yeah, that is fair.
What does he mean by
the
Skinny
consequences
Mountain?
of our actions.
Well, I mean, let's just head in there. We could probably, you know, look through. And also, let's be honest, who here has been to the Witchwood? I got
No.
looking into the
God,
group.
no.
As my mirror raises his hand.
Outside of our vampire expedition, not really.
Yeah.
No.
I did grab a liquid filter. We think we'll find ourselves in a position where it'll help, but it's only got a range of 1,000 feet.
Not again.
Wait,
Oh
what?
yes. Oh yes again.
You grabbed what?
Okay, creature.
Ah.
Okay, well, let's just head that way and let's go look for Skinny Mountain. And let's possibly avoid the city. Or, I don't know.
At least stay away from the city for now until we find
Yeah.
the goblin.
I mean, it's more fair. I was just gonna ask Brightwing, are the three people, if you talk to them, they'll just randomly show up there? Are they talkable? Or
What?
can you I'm trying to phrase it in simpler words, but I'm basically asking if you don't just like stumble into their city, can you just like can you just go up to the front gate and be like, hey, I'm here. I'm here to ask some questions.
How do we make the tree people not murder us?
I
Are they?
don't
Offer them
know.
dirt.
Mimir, this is
Is that
your
racist? I don't
That's what I'm-
area
know.
of
That's what I'm-
expertise.
That's what I'm asking Brightwing. Is there any? Are they diplomatic anyway? Or are they just? Or
I
you
don't
just
know
get
how
out
to
of my
talk
get
to
out of my
trees.
city?
Can we talk to them?
I mean, if they can speak, they might know Sylvan?
They might also know Elvish because they also are taking over the Elvish
Oh.
city.
Hey,
Maybe.
does Brightwing know Sylvan?
I don't know.
Damn it, Skylark!
Brightwing does not know Sylvan, so
Oh my god.
Does Broward no giant? Does Broward no giant?
no.
Didn't you
Damn
know
it.
Sylvan needs to
Goblin?
take custody. What have you done to our children?
What
Oh,
languages
God.
does Brightwing know?
Brightwing knows Gnomish and
my-
Goblin.
Oh my god! That's me.
Well,
Okay, well,
that's not good.
Walking tree hits Brightwing.
Oh.
okay.
Brightwing steals apples.
Okay, you stole apples. Okay, that's probably why.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe it hurt it.
maybe, yeah, maybe. All right, how about
Tasty though.
this? Well, yes, it's tasty, but how about this? We just kind of look at everyone. We just don't just stumble into their area. We act more
Yeah, we
respectfully.
have to be respectful and uh refined,
Hey,
I
we're here.
guess.
Hey, we're here. We're just looking for a goblin.
Yeah.
Ah,
Warn the
that
trees themselves so that they don't kill us.
I guess we'll try.
it's just fucking the trees. The goblins. What do you want the fucking goblins? You here to kill them? They killed Grandpappy Stag.
Trees.
Grandpappy Stag.
Run into the Fey group. At this point, the Fey group has almost entirely abandoned the Witchwood.
Yeah.
They're out
But
doing
the
other things with Rathion.
but the pranks you could pull.
Well, the
I
one
know
motherfucker.
they do come to visit, but
Yeah.
the likelihood of you intersecting with one of their visits is incredibly low. As you guys make it to the place where you killed the crab, a lot of its shell that you guys had kind of cast away is still sitting there. Are you going to follow the lake shore to get to the castle and then the hole, or just follow this line?
Yeah,
I think we can just follow this line.
yeah, hold his line.
Alright, everybody, roll me a d10. How many ones would it take? It would have to literally take every dice rolling a 1.
Wow.
I wouldn't put it beyond us.
Improbable, but never underestimate how bad our luck is at
Alright, how do we manipulate Roll20 into giving us
Like, I typically, on a first set of random encounters, I roll 2d10. Y'all
Right.
rolled a d10. Everybody would have to roll a 1, and then I would, like, check the roll by rolling another 4d10. If all of those 4d10 were 1s, then we would encounter the group, and they would probably wipe you.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
they would.
Oh, absolutely they would. Oh, I don't know if they'd
Darkness
square
and
up on
hungry
something.
wolves, as well as Skylark
Yeah,
being
I mean,
terrifying.
The famous
yeah.
weight loss program known as Wolves. Everybody roll
And
me
also,
another d10.
also say both parties consist mainly of like mostly spellcasters.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like someone's gonna be like, oh, we just learned. It's just gonna be like a canceling battle at that point. It's like I cast this. No, you don't.
Yeah, it's just everybody aggressively pointing their fingers at each other.
Well, how
And then
many
there's Skylark
counterspellers
and
are on
Samter
this
trying to
team?
beat. And then there's Skylark and Samter trying to beat each other down.
It's
And the fact that Raven's a sorcerer could probably subtle spell.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God,
I don't
Subtle-
know
yeah,
if I
that's,
gave her subtle spell, but
You I'm trying to think, could you technically twin counter?
I think you could.
I
Like,
don't know. How would you do that if it's a
that
reaction?
interaction would be
Oh
weird.
yeah.
Like, would you just like have one saved in case someone else cast a spell? Like, how would that work?
I don't know, but it's
No,
an
well,
interesting thought. It's like an interesting thought experiment. Everybody roll me
Yeah.
another d10.
I was gonna say twin counter, and then you because you because the guy countered your first twin.
I think raw, that's not how it would work, but it'd be really cool if it
Yeah,
did.
it
Yeah.
would be.
You build up 2 stacks of counter.
Becomes an MMO.
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys climb yourselves out of the hole, and you begin the kind of lateral journey beside the Witchwood to get to the most optimal place of entry, roll me a d20.
Alrighty.
Yeah, just no ones. They just want you all to get there.
Apparently.
Yeah,
I
it even
mean,
gave
it's-
Danielle
Until we
not a
get
one.
inside, and then we all roll ones, and the party
Yeah.
wipes.
I especially do not want to be seen around this area. Mimir says, looking at me. Well, we shouldn't be because looking down at the little dragon.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, look at all our graffiti.
Oh my
This
god.
wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, actually, it kind of was.
Yeah, in the
Jenkins!
What?
Is this Skinny
Jenkins.
Mountain?
Jenkins.
Oh yeah, huh? All right, so you guys are on this map. She said it was somewhere near Eldritch Halas. Where do you guys want to go?
Explore Eldritch the Last then. Maybe.
Well, are we
Although
gonna explore the
trees.
Elven City?
Scary tree
You
people.
said Skinny Mountain, right?
Skinny Mountain, so
Skinny
That-
Mountain, right? Right.
Verdant
Horde?
Hills.
Verdant Hills?
Well, it's also around here. Well, it should be
Eh.
near here, right?
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Brightwing, do you know any goblins near Elven Ruins? The Elven Ruins?
What is ruins?
City.
Oh, boy.
Like Broken City.
What is city?
Broken building.
Broken people place.
What is building?
Oh my god.
Okay, let's just.
Oh
Broken
my
people
god.
house.
Okay,
People house. Huh.
yeah. Broken people house. Many of them.
Oh, Skinny Mountain.
Skinny Mountain? Is
Skinny
Skinny Mountain
Mountain,
Broken People
Charlie.
House?
Skinny Mountain, broken people house.
Okay, so
I get.
Skinny Mountain.
Is he talking about like a
Let's-
chapel of some kind?
probably talking about Eldritch the Lost.
It's
Somewhere
right
in
to talk about the
Nerders.
city. It's a
Yeah.
mountain,
Yeah.
but small.
That's a mountain. It's small, so let's
Great.
just go there. I mean, you know, it's. Hey, Josh, when I let's see. Actually, I'm not sure if I know that, like what the whole entire thing deal with ants are. So I'm just gonna be like, my mirror's basically just winging it at the best part.
I mean, that's what everyone is doing at this
Oh, yeah.
point.
Yeah.
None of us have
Alright.
really been in the
Mountain
Witchwood
Charlie.
aside from that one
Let's-
journey with the Jenkins.
This is probably the most fish out of water experience a dwarf could have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's
Demon,
just let's just
the
go
This
to
is
dwarves do
already
demons,
fun,
not
and
fae.
Get used to it.
let's just all right, man. Let's just go to the
Let's just
go
go
to the
to
city
Eldritch
gates.
Halas.
Yeah, let's just go to the
Right there?
city gates and let's just go announce
Hope
ourselves
the
at the front
trees
gate.
don't kill us.
Yeah.
My name is
Announce-
Tapio. I speak for the trees.
So each
And
step
they
here
want
is going to
your
be important.
knees.
Which hex are you going to next? You'll have 2 hexes a day.
This one and this one.
Dude?
Either one, yeah. That works.
All right, everybody, roll me a d12.
Oh my god, I'm having heart. My heart is racing just a tad from which hex are you gonna explore?
Everything is fine.
The D12, like, you can just say that it was a D20, but I'll reroll that.
Do I allow that? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Somebody roll me a d100.
I got it.
Alright, cool.
2.
And,
That's impressive.
2.
I'm out of snacks.
Is that good or
That
bad?
doesn't exist. Roll another d100.
Okay. 2 doesn't exist. 6. Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
it said 2d6 orcs.
Oh,
They're not here yet.
orcs don't
They're
exist
not
yet.
here yet.
Oh. Okay. I can work with that.
You see a Mothman.
Uh-oh.
Like an actual
We
Mothman.
didn't roll
not-
nearly bad enough to encounter the Mothman.
As you guys are coming through here, you actually hear the sound of somebody chopping a tree. It's loud. The impacts are heavy. And then, very quickly after it's begun, like maybe 10 or 15 of those impacts, you hear the cracking sound of whatever remained of that tree snapping as it falls over.
Hmm,
Ooh.
just too.
Are
It's
you
too quick.
going to go towards that?
I'm
Maybe it's friendly?
Let's go take a look from a distance.
Curiosity compels.
Yes, maybe Torque you might need to put up
Yeah, I'll put up
put up
pass.
pass.
Nice.
Everybody make me a stealth check.
Power word stealth.
Stealth. Where's my stealth? There it is.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh. That's.
I need to nerf power word stealth.
Yeah.
Maybe next
Well,
campaign we're
not
gonna bring it down
fun.
to 5
That's
Yeah,
what I was
we should
thinking.
bring that 5.
or 7, like 5 or 7, one of
5
those
or
numbers.
7.
Anyways, I'll talk about that later. Can
Yeah.
he even get anywhere close to the average? 13,
Wow,
19,
damn you.
29, 32, 17. I don't think no. Actually, I didn't even see Torek with a 34. Yeah, he can't.
I am stealth.
So as you
Let's try and
guys
improve it
are
before.
kind of perusing, making your way through the trees, it's not really good. A lot of you guys are screwing it up, but thank God for magic.
Yeah.
Especially Mimir and Emil. Like, there's a
Yeah.
couple of times where a branch, like, one of them was holding it up, and literally it snapped back, and, like, the magic pushed the branch up half an inch over Emil's clanging helmet
Oh
so
yeah.
that it didn't hit it.
Shut
Things
Yeah.
like that.
up.
That's what I imagine Pass Without Trace is. It's like
Yeah.
just a lot of really
Luck.
like unfair coincidences.
Yeah.
And eventually you see inside of a relatively large clearing, maybe a few hundred feet across, that is not natural by the look of it. There is a small hut, a kind of log cabin that has been built to blend in with the surrounding area a bit better than a typical cabin would. And on the edge of the cabin, there is an incredibly burly looking individual, like arms as thick as one of your guys' heads.
Ugh.
And he's got the pointed ears of an elf, but all of the hair of a woodsman. Very untypical of your average elf's physical appearance.
Hmm.
He reaches
Interesting.
down and he actually picks up the log, which he's cut into into 3/3. So he picks up 1/3 of the tree using the backside of his axe, which is just basically a spike with a hook at the end of it, and
Hmm.
drags it over and starts breaking it down closer to the hut.
Interesting. Should we say hi? He doesn't look all that hostile.
Well, his look hostile doesn't mean that
That is true.
he would immediately turn hostile when he sees us.
I mean, I bet the trees don't like this guy, but
We don't know. I wouldn't
don't
make
know.
any assumptions here. We
he's
are
literally chopping
legitimately
trees down.
fish in the middle of a landlocked nation with no lakes.
So what do we do
We're in
about this? Do we
Nebraska.
just leave him
We're
alone?
in Nebraska. Excuse you.
Mm.
There's a river behind the house my parents are looking at.
I mean,
Yeah, there's rivers in New Mexico too. It doesn't count.
It's not one of the Dakotas.
I was gonna say, what's I mean, even if we were to go up to this guy, what's our game plan? You know, what I mean, we just
Yeah.
a random group of dwarves just walk in.
Hey, do you know what the
Asking
goblins
if
are?
they've seen a goblin. Yeah, I suppose that could be a bit odd.
Yeah,
So we just leave him be?
I
yeah.
should imagine the elves and the goblins don't get along very well.
Yeah.
No. Well, considering, yeah,
The elfish
thinking
history
back
I
to
know.
We did.
thinking back to the history of the dwarves plus elves plus killing Tiamat.
Yeah.
Nah.
From what
Well-
elfin history I know, they're not entirely fond of goblins, I think.
Can everyone roll me either a history or a nature check?
Yeah.
History or nature? They're the same.
Which one's
for
Sometimes
me.
someone steals the puppy and you just gotta start a whole war over it. Okay, it happens.
3. Torek does not know
Oh!
a lot about
I
elven
don't
I
history.
know my history.
Yay.
Do not quote the dark magics to me, witch. I
So-
was there when it
Who
was
you calling
written.
witch?
To
3,000
Grandpa.
years ago.
to add kind of context to this, for Samter and Emil, you guys do remember both from the oral histories, kind of a little bit more information about goblins. There are two types of like goblins, not like hobgoblin, goblinoid, goblin. Well, there's like 3: cave goblins, mountain goblins, and forest goblins. Forest goblins don't screw with anybody and hide more often than attack.
Mhm.
Mountain goblins kill everything. Cave goblins are just vicious cannibals.
What?
What?
Don't
Which
you
one
remember
was
those
fixed,
goblins
Ben?
that tore up that hobgoblin and took him away with?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but still, like, what?
Um,
They're
The survival
Why?
mechanism.
yeah,
There's
they're
not a lot
tool
of food in the Underdark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
tool by
fair.
nature.
so
Uh,
then,
So if you're talking about like a forest goblin, any elf that would be living in this area wouldn't hate them because they probably wouldn't see them all that often.
Ah.
fair.
You probably wouldn't hate them either. They would just be
Yeah.
kind of like weird.
Yeah.
there's
I'm not
really
trying
no-
to sway your decision. I'm just saying that
No, it's
there would not
They'd
be an
leave
innate
us
hate.
alone, and we would leave
I-
them
I'm-
alone.
I'm just trying to get a gauge of like how much the races hate goblins right now, because we have
Everybody
With
hates
mountain
mountain
goblins
goblins.
is beef on site.
so everybody so hill goblins and mountain goblins are kill on sight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forest goblins are
Underdark-
like, hey.
In cave goblins, it's like, watch out.
Yeah.
What kind was
It's not
Fix?
beef on sight, but if they look hungry, just shoot them before they get to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Forest
kind was
goblin
Fix?
is a what?
What kind of goblin was Fix?
Was Fix?
Ye.
Roll me a nature check.
Oh boy.
What type of goblins is the Kacha clan?
15.
You're not quite sure.
Well, she didn't try to kill us, nor try to eat us.
Yeah.
No.
Hmm. Yeah.
But that might have been because she knew she couldn't take all of us?
I don't know. She's just too nice for that.
She was
I
very
don't
nice.
know enough about goblins to say it.
Yeah.
Anything.
Well, could I make a nature check, Josh?
Sure.
About Fix? Alright.
My God.
She is a
Why?
little lady with a mushroom hat.
Yeah, no, guidance on it because I'm best on match Torque.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Fix is
just.
a friend. That is what kind of goblin she is. She's a friend goblin.
Maybe.
Are we
As
continuing
far as
on?
we know.
I
Yeah,
think
let's
we're
just
leaving the
continue on.
weird guy alone.
All right, everybody, roll me another d10.
D10 or D12?
D10.
Okay. Ah, fuck.
Ooh.
Somebody roll me 2d100s.
I'll do it.
All right.
Let's see.
You gonna popcorn this?
It's,
61.
18.
That's boring.
It's
89. I don't know what I want their lore to be yet.
it's
So we'll just choose a neighbor. As you guys are coming through this area, there is one major thing that you can just see by being in this area. Is that there is a large estate set on a small wooded hill off in the distance. As you guys are making your way through this hex, you come across a pool of water. All around it, there are small woodland creatures just kind of sitting at the edge. All
that's
of them
sketchy.
fast asleep.
That is sketchy. Don't drink the water.
I mean, what? Well, good question is what type of animals are there?
What type of
Like,
animals aren't there?
are there? Yeah, are
It's
there? Like,
a lot
What
of
is present?
squirrels, a lot of rabbits, a singular
okay,
wolf, and 3 elk.
okay, that's weird because the wolf is all asleep.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what
Hmm.
fey nonsense is going on, but we should leave this place alone.
Well, Brightwing, do you know anything about this?
You look, and Brightwing's just gone.
Right wing. We'll make a check. Sleepy water.
If you are,
Sleepy water.
what was that?
What?
He just makes snoring noises.
Okay, well,
Yeah, don't drink the
all
water.
right. So then drink the water. Okay, cool. Unless you want, take a nap. All right, let's continue on.
Torg briefly considers using it as a sleep aid.
You could absolutely bottle it.
Oh wait, Mimir pulls out. Let's see. Mimir pulls out 2 bottles.
Andrew's just, I swear to God, if I find this in my morning coffee,
Why would I put it in your
Torg
coffee,
has
dude?
pulled out 3 bottles from previous healing potions she's used.
If you can get any creature to drink this, they will be subjected to a level 1 version of the sleep spell.
Oh. Sleep
oh,
aid, not sleep necessarily for us.
Okay, so
Unless you
if
want to
I
frickin' chug it.
You could also, quote, poison someone with it.
if I stub my toe, and then I could probably fall asleep.
As we head into Eldritch the Lost, everybody roll me a d8.
Okay. Bap.
Interesting. And you want to try and find like a front gate?
Yeah,
I guess so.
or
Roll
just
me, roll me an investigation check to find anything that resembles an entrance.
Is this all of us?
Yeah,
Okay.
group check.
I'm gonna
Investigation.
re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that.
investigation.
Okay, thank God.
Christmas.
Guidance.
No, that was a
That's
week
one
ago.
success.
Well, we are still stupid.
You are indeed still stupid, but Cathra's max guidance has turned that into a group success.
Oh.
Yay.
So, you guys finding all of these collapsed stones and buildings and towers, a lot of it has been like either overgrown and slowly fell into the ground, but you notice a decent amount have been actually like been knocked over by trees' roots. There's an obvious intention by something that's growing these trees or shepherding them, probably the treants mentioned, that is
Okay,
trying to knock
Tapio.
them down. And it's difficult to find like where the city actually had entrances, but you're able to find one of them, which still has one tower that has about a third of its height still to it, connected to 2 lines of rubble that were presumably the walls of the city in a bygone age.
All right. I want to get out there and kind of look at everyone and say, "Are you guys ready?
As I'll ever be.
Prepare."
Yeah.
Um, Brightwing, do you wanna hide for these guys? Don't want them
But
just.
but apples.
No apples.
But,
Makes
No
the
apples?
trees angry.
well, did he ask last time? Did he ask, or did you just take?
Trees talk?
Some do,
Yes.
apparently.
Have trees talk?
No idea.
Well,
Magic.
I'll just call out in Elvish. Hello, is there anyone there?
We come in peace.
Roll me a performance check. What kind of check would you guys think yelling loudly is?
Let me read through
It feels
this.
like a con check to me, but
I mean, I could
Yeah.
see it as a con
Performance
check
con?
because
roll me a performance constitution check if you have it.
Oh, it's Constitution. Okay, so
It's the same as my regular performance check.
my performance is at that 1, so 13.
11.
Wait, actually, wait, hold on. Negative. All right. No, mine is a 14 at that.
14, add that 3 to Mimir,
Actually, mine should be
17.
12.
You begin to hear kind of rustling of leaves and occasionally the snapping of a twig.
Oh, that's menacing.
It takes a long time for something to show up, and when it eventually does, it's a very short and squat looking creature that looks like if a stump grew legs and then arms. As it comes out from behind a large quarried stone, it has basically formed its left hand into the shape of a shield, and it has a large stick in its right. It's about 4 feet tall, so perhaps taller than some of you,
Oh yeah.
but it just kind of stares at you through a hollow in the stump's body with two glowing eyes.
I kind of say hello in Elvish.
Hello.
I we are here asking. We are looking for a goblin.
One
we
wearing elk skin.
and what was it? Had a
Stag
had a skin
fur.
of skin of green dragon lined with stag fur. Do you know anyone of that?
He seems questioning of this. Like, there's something that's not quite adding up in his head to you guys based on like the kind of just the warbling of his eyes. And eventually he just says Goblin
Yes, goblin.
short.
Yeah,
I think goblins are
shorter,
short.
green has a you know you kind of just go into biology with the goblin.
Green
Did the Dark Iron
dragon.
give any like physical description? Because I forgot her name. Was the goblin wearing like a hat of any kind, skull hat?
Oh, it was a young wormling, a
Right.
green dragon wormling skull.
Hmm. What do you want?
We're here to give them a gift.
Yeah.
For a. The goblin helped someone that we know, and we are here to repay them.
Yep.
Mm. Glittering caves.
Glittering caves.
North. Well, you know, on this map. Northeast.
Is this
Hidden.
normal northeast or not normal
No,
northeast?
this is our perspective northeast.
Okay. So this way
Secret.
northeast.
Trapped.
The glittering cave is trapped.
Yes.
Understood.
Old gnome hideout.
Ah. Well, thank you
Hey.
very much. That is all we came here for. We will leave you be.
It just creaks. You're not sure from where. And then it just takes some big, slow steps backwards that look awkward. Really, like, the steps are too big for how it should be moving.
Big tree steppy.
These guys
What
are
you guys doing
interesting.
now?
Alright, let's go ahead
Alright,
northeast.
to the northeast. Find the glittering cave filled with gnome traps.
Everybody, roll me a d12. D10. D10.
Bap. Oh, nice.
2 tens. Somebody's just gonna fall into the hole. Perhaps not.
I mean, I might fall in and get stuck because of how big I am.
Alright, but have it pull it because I didn't.
Gnomes aren't that much smaller than us, Center.
I'm big.
I
And
know.
he's just. Well, I mean, he's big sideways.
Yes, I have my
Gnomes can be big
radius.
sideways.
My circumference is big.
I mean, gnomes can be big sideways as well.
Not as big as me.
I mean, okay.
I mean, Sandra's built
And-
plus chubby, so
Yeah, yes. Genetics plus my like for food.
yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like food?
Except I really like food.
You know what? Fair.
You weren't there when Saza threw away my snack
She did
pack.
what?
Yeah, she threw away my
Damn.
snacks.
Ugh.
Well,
Oh, hey.
not throw it away. She burnt them.
Oh my god.
Surprised you didn't just eat them.
Mm.
Yeah, that would have been a better use.
Alright,
It's
yeah,
just a
well,
waste of
I
food.
don't
As
know.
you guys are making your way through this area, you come across an old tree that has its kind of trunk with bark intact, shaped in the face of a very old and wise man.
Oh.
Walk up to it.
Yeah, found the Deku tree.
The face itself is probably about 6 feet in rough diameter.
Hmm. Big
The
face.
tree itself having a trunk diameter of probably about 15 or 20.
Big tree.
You walk up to it, it
Yeah.
doesn't react.
Why are we walking up
Okay.
to the tree with a face?
I don't know, it might be it might be either I don't know, a possible entryway or I don't know.
I guess so.
Let's see. Well, I'm going to just go up to it and say hello in Elvish. Just double check. Double check my bearings. Actually, at this point, I say hello in Gnomish.
Hmm.
As you hear the tree and you feel it through the earth kind of creaking, and you see eyes kind of open, shaking loose clods of dirt that had been lodged in it. Oh, you're no gnome.
It's
I am a dwarf.
What happened to all of the gold whiskers?
gold whiskers.
Would I know any of this, Josh? Or
It's too old for you.
okay. I do not know good tree.
I am Old Man Oak, excuse you, young man.
Old man
Well,
oak.
well, I am sorry, old man oak.
Have some manners, why don't you? What do you want?
Uh,
You woke me up from my nap.
we are looking for the glittering caves.
The glittering what?
What was it?
The
Glittering
glittering what?
caves.
Caves.
Caves? You mean those holes in the ground? What about them?
Well, we just want to know where. We're just trying to look for them.
Why would you want to go into the ground?
We're dwarves.
We're dwarves.
And so,
That's we.
that's no excuse to be dirty.
But my dear sir, our entire civilization's based almost on the ground.
Why on earth would you do such a thing?
We like dirt. I didn't actually say that out loud, by the way.
When Mir's thinking about it, he just kind of looks up at the sky and is like, looks like everyone's like, "Are we just?
What's he
Are we
saying?
just human?" Well, he's wondering why is our civilization underground, and
Oh, well, because we're dwarves.
well, yeah, but why would we do that? And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, Mimir almost has like a semi crisis for a second. It's like, to be honest, sir, I do not know. It's just how we are.
I mean,
It's
all
how
our
we have been.
ancestors liked being underground. The gods themselves liked being underground.
Yeah.
So it kind of stuck.
Yeah, we stuck with it.
Are
Like
you some
a,
kind of badger?
some kind. Did you say badger, Josh?
Badger?
Yeah.
Um,
Are you one of Brock's children?
No? One of Moradin's children?
Mord who?
Moradin. You don't know what
Moradin
dwarves do.
with
You
what?
don't know who Moradin is.
but well, we just don't know. I mean, but we're just looking for those caves so we can because someone that lives in there, we should give him a gift. They helped out a friend.
Make me a persuasion check.
Am I helping?
Anyone who speaks Elvish
I will help.
or no
I'll
or
make my
Gnomish.
own persuasion check.
Actually, I'll help you because you're better.
Okay. Advantage.
Danielle and I are just like, what the hell are they talking about?
Persuasion. Nice.
Oh, and if you must know, it's just around the corner.
Oh, thank you very much.
I hid it behind a couple of rocks. Picked up one of my children and planted it underneath.
Oh no.
Just look for the very young tree. Somewhere around 80 rings should be good. I wonder how
Alright.
he's doing.
Uh, well, we can tell you on our way out. But thank
Alright,
you very
let's
much.
go.
You can go back to your nap.
You go get dirty, you better children.
Alright, kind of look at everyone's like, alright, the old
You
tree
know?
called us badger children.
I like being called a badger child. It gives that just enough chaos in there.
Oh god.
Um,
I'd prefer more something along the lines of like Wolverine or something else like that.
But
Rather than a
badgers.
badger.
Badgers don't
That's
give
fair.
a
Alright,
fuck.
let's go.
We'll go find the tree and the rocks.
Yeah.
Can everybody make me a survival, investigation, or nature check with advantage?
Survival it is. Bap. Thank God for advantage. Nice.
Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 7 passes.
I think we found it.
You guys find exactly
8,
9
9.
9 passing checks. You guys find it like it's literally 40 paces away from Old Man Oak, and it's basically sandwiched a small entrance that is very difficult by the look of it to squeeze through. underneath two rocks that are precariously leaned on top of each other, being held together only by the entangling roots of a very old looking, but not nearly as old as Old Man Oak tree.
I wonder how long
Alright.
Old Man Oak has been napping.
That sounds like a little while. Well, sounds
Sounds
like a
like a little
while.
while.
It's been a while.
As you guys begin your descent, attempting to get in, can everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw? Actually, check.
Oh.
I'll take a nat
dexterity.
20 though.
Oh, yay. Nat 20. It's a 23 then.
Oh no, not checked.
No, if it was a save, I could have used my ring.
If it was the same, I could use my thing.
Torque just
God,
like,
you
oh, there's the hole.
Mirror, I guess.
Become Badger Child as she dives in.
Who's that to? Emil?
Sure.
Let's see. Now I want Mimir, Xamter, and Emil to roll me a d6.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
As everybody's kind of making their way down. I almost said Hilda. I don't.
Hilda.
Hilda?
Where
Hilda,
did
maybe.
Hilda come from?
Don't know. Cathra and Toric go down really quite easy. But then as Xamter gets through, he gets a little stuck. You have to kind of pull him with a plop by the legs. And then Emil gets down, and that kind of the scraping of his armor starts kind of tearing up some of the roots. And then finally, as Mimir gets down, the rocks start to shift.
Oh, shit.
Mimir, make me a dexterity saving throw.
When we return to Indiana Jones, let's go.
I'll give you advantage.
Well, I also have a +4.
That.
Let's see. Yeah.
What was me?
Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plus what?
I should have said it before. Got it. Maybe better.
No, you can roll with advantage. Remember, we said
roll again.
you just tell after you see it.
Okay, roll again, Mimir.
There you
Oh.
So a 24 as you know, the great rune glows a little bit. Cathra kind of gives you some help by magically holding the rocks in place. You don't get crushed between them. You guys will still be able to make your way out, but it's just a matter of whether the rocks shift and squish you a little bit. As you
It'll
guys
be
are making
fine.
your way down through these tunnels, they don't quite reach the bedrock. A lot of these tunnels are still in the dirt. They're very low, even for a dwarf, so much that at many points you guys have to get down on your hands and knees.
Okay, maybe I underestimated the smallness of gnomes.
Yep.
Samter's looking over. Yep.
Also have Vortex Orb, so we can just pop ourselves out.
Next time.
Yeah.
Do I still have the map for this? Who's at the head and what is their passive perception?
Probably Toric or Cathra. And passive perception, mine's 14. What's Cathra's? 16. Let's have Cathra head it. Also because I'm squishy and don't want to get stabbed.
And Catholic can also speak Goblin.
Yeah.
Coward.
What? I don't like being stabbed by wayward traps.
I guess you're kind of being aware of this. Catherine, can you make me a perception check?
I'm against myself.
We like guidance.
Good thing too.
16. You will have advantage on this check, Kathra, as you come across as one of the segments as you're crawling. Some very old alchemist fire spills out in small dribbles underneath all of you.
Jeez.
Ooh. That's not good.
Kathra, you will have everybody will have advantage on this dexterity saving throw.
So for advantage, Josh, with the Great Wound, would this allow him to re-roll it once, or
No, if they have advantage, it doesn't apply.
okay?
You can't double advantage.
You got it, boss.
Torque with 16, everybody is passed. You take no damage, as the alchemist fire is very old and doesn't quite have the potency that it once used to. At another point, Kath, roll me another perception check.
Re-roll it.
Oh,
Oh my
oh
god.
I have a
no.
+6 too. This is really bad. I guess I'm guiding
Yeah.
myself.
11.
Passive is still 16, but that doesn't let you. It still gives you advantage, but it doesn't let you avoid this trap entirely, as Kathra at the last second is able to spot basically a. It's not like a pressure plate so much as just it's a weak point in one of the timber frames that holds up the tunnel. And she steps on it, collapsing part of the tunnel on top of all of you. Please, everybody, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this
Alright,
with
Everybody have
advantage?
advantage.
Okay.
17.
11.
I'm using Arcane Deflection.
I don't have resistance myself.
Do I have resistance? I don't have resistance. This makes me sad.
The DC is
Ow.
13. Xamter, you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Everybody else takes 6.
Ow. And this is a
Ow.
con save. I can't dodge it.
Eventually, you guys start actually getting into the bedrock itself, as these like almost perfectly square tunnels are what the more decrepit dirt tunnels turn into. Whereas
They're
before it was like
Minecrafters.
whereas before it was just kind of like obviously whoever has been living here has kind of been like not refurbishing but like keeping it together,
It's
but they don't have quite the skill that this perfectly square stone tunnel is. And it is a very gradual slope. You're not going very far. You wouldn't even really necessarily reach the underways at the rate that you're going unless you went for several days.
oh god.
Eventually, you come up into a pretty large surface cave with a small river that runs through it. It
Also,
is
Neat.
through this river at the far end of this cave. You see two small islands in that river that grows and widens into a small lake that then transitions into a waterfall at the far end of the cavern.
Very neat.
oh, that's cool. But before we continue, I should also try before we continue and meet this person. I should also try to figure out what this does.
What does?
This, as I hold
Oh, the crystal thingy.
the device. Yes.
Are you like saying you cast Identify?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Identify.
This is a crystal ball. It allows you to
Oh.
cast the scrying spell once per long rest.
Alright, cool. Just so I
DC
can.
17.
Alright, cool. Just so I can, just figure out what it
Hey,
is.
Grandma, why didn't you scry this goblin we're looking for?
Because she couldn't.
Why not?
Because she lives in a gnomish hole.
Gnomish
And the
holes have
gnomes
non-detection.
don't like people divining them.
Mm.
They like divine them, but they can divine anyone else.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, big hole.
Cool.
You can't escape.
What do you mean we can't escape?
I was trying to get my mouse hand out of my blanket, and I couldn't. The blanket just like kept going.
Let's see.
I'm just like, I can't escape.
Oh, it's got mushrooms on it.
We
At
are underground.
one point a
Yes.
very long time ago, you can see there are kind of like giant, like not giant, but just probably thousands of tiny little holes in the ceiling of this cave. There used to be something embedded up in them, but they've been gone for a very long time.
Light fixtures?
Hmm.
Do
I
gnomes
mean,
have light fixtures?
glittering caves.
Maybe more of the shiny gems.
I guess we might need to cross the water here.
It's almost like we also
Torek
have
walks over
things.
it.
It's almost like we also have
Yeah.
things to help us out. Help us out with it. As Amir puts on his cap and
I'm just gonna.
just in case, just in case.
What's my dexterity? 15. I'm just gonna jump across.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump across as well right here.
I don't want to
Yes,
get
sir.
wet. Oh, there's a bridge.
This is a 30-foot tall embankment,
We probably need to
or
go up in
rather,
here.
sheer cliff. Do
Yeah.
you have the walk on walls ability yet?
Not yet.
So if you want to climb up, make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, we got climbing gear.
Off advantage. Acrobatics.
You're barely able to make it up this steep and very slippery cliff.
Goddamn
You
water
see,
making rocks slippery.
at the top there is a coiled up rope ladder.
Oh. Just put that down.
We'll start walking up the ladder.
Should we announce ourselves?
Maybe?
Yeah. Well, we'll look into who that knows. That knows Goblish. Goblish.
Goblish.
Goblish.
Goblish. Was it
Goblish.
Spanglish?
Petition to rename Goblin into Goblish.
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 I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's
so silly.
hilarious.
All right. Do you guys want to announce yourselves?
These used to be small, like, housing hovels. Basically small little niches that were carved out of the stone that are very smooth around the edges, as if almost they've been, like, sanded. And you see there's a small set of 3 bedrolls in each of these small alcoves.
3 bedrolls in each, jeez.
All right. Enter.
I guess in Goblin, I'm just gonna. Hello? Is
Hello?
anybody- Hi, we're looking for someone.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
You don't just come into people's homes and dip
Yeah.
through all of our traps and do all
Alright.
this stuff without
Yeah.
looking for somebody.
Yeah.
Make sure they know that we're not hostile.
Well, we just barged right into their home.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Um.
like, we're here looking for someone, not here to hurt them or anything.
Go
Well,
back to
so-
Going back to Goblin. Yeah. We apologize. We're the person we're looking for. I begin to describe him. One of our um people wants to
Ancestors.
give a gift back to him for saving him.
You hear a lot of whispers coming from the southern hallway.
well, say her name probably.
Yeah. It's Bedua. Thetua?
That was the
Thetia?
dwarf, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dwarf was Thechua.
Yeah, it was.
Thetua.
Yeah, I'll say the name, and like, I was the dwarf that was saved, and she wants to repay the debt for saving her in the Witchwood.
Okay. Leave it on the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
My
We just
badger will
need.
come pick it up.
Okay, we just need a signature or something to bring back to let them know that
Sign for
the
your
person.
delivery,
We need
please.
proof that we gave it to the right person.
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
we're dwarves. We need kind of proof for all transactions, debts.
Would a muddy paw print work?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know how to write.
it's
Oh,
okay.
that's fine.
A little trinket, the paw print will work just fine.
You hear it kind of like plop, and then the sound of kind of big claws scraping against stone as this fat little badger comes waddling down the stairs. The creature has an unnatural intelligence in its eyes as it just snorts at you guys.
Mhm.
Put
All
down the
right.
crystal for the badger.
Yeah, put on the.
The badger, using its big paws, kind of like rolls it up the
Uh,
stairs.
It's
it's a scrying orb to let you
Oh.
know what it is.
You hear like a dozen, like just odd small whispers coming from down the hallway.
You can use
As
it
the
once a
badger,
day.
you hear the clunk, clunk, clunk of the badger getting it up the stairs.
ugh.
druids, I presume.
Yeah.
Or just a badger.
Have a good day.
Awakened badger.
Bye! Please don't tell anybody where we live.
No,
won't.
we won't.
No,
No, we
You're
won't.
fine. We
Sworn,
swear it.
sworn of,
You're very
sworn.
scary!
Okay,
Sent
we're
her,
gonna
sent her,
leave. We won't tell anyone.
Sent pushes the ladder down and climbs down.
Thank,
Can everyone make a perception check?
Oh, having two.
Perception. Where's my
Wow, I
perception?
cannot roll perception.
Perception. 16.
What is that advantage?
There's a lot of hushed whispers, but you guys aren't able to really make out what any of it is.
I kind of just say when we're leaving, I kind of just ask Santa if he could say think, like can you think in the name of the Dark Irons.
My friend wanted to let you know that we thank you in the name of the Dark Irons of the Karakazgal.
That's a very menacing name.
Sorry.
Bye.
Hey,
I want to be
How
friends
do we
alone.
adopt an
I want
entire
to be
tribe of
friends with
goblins?
them.
Gosh.
They're
you
badgers.
guys are such suckers for anything with anxiety.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
well,
I have
Josh.
anxiety
We
and
have
I vibe
anxiety.
with it.
You guys just have this like protective nature. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, something with anxiety, protect.
Yeah, that is what I do
Now
with
a
people with
BB
anxiety.
Now a BBG will have anxiety, and he says
Oh,
you don't
No, we'll just
protect
That
mock
was a
them
lot of fun.
mercilessly.
My sister just got back. Be right back and take a quick break.
We'll just
Alrighty.
look at them and go, I'm
Oh.
disappointed in you, and they will fold instantly.
Oh God.
Have a paw print.
Alright.
Cool.
Hopefully she
Let's-
accepts that as evidence.
Let's leave the anxiety badgers alone.
Yep. Let's go back.
Mhm.
The badger childs.
The badger children.
You know, that nat 20 came in clutch.
Hey, yep.
You skipped like 4 steps in what I thought this quest was going to take.
Wow.
All right.
Wait,
Let's,
which nat 20?
For Old Man Oak.
Oh yeah.
Just making up for a 3-hour-long side quest.
Really did.
Yeah. Mm,
Like the whole difficulty that I had envisioned in my mind was just finding them. Like the forest was going to be like actively like against you guys.
Ah.
Mhm.
But then it's like, oh, nat 20 though. Nat 20 though. Yeah, sure, nat 20 though. Heading back into the hole. Well, actually, where do we end off? How many hexes do we have to get through?
like 2.
2 or
Just one.
3. Oh, just one.
Everybody roll me a d10. Oh, hey, Evan's here. Was I gone for that long?
Damn.
Continuing on, as you guys make it through the sparse farmlands of Rest, everybody roll me a d20.
D20. Bye.
Oh.
Oh, it's Michael this time. Danielle was close.
Not me, I'm happy. Wow.
Huh. Is that orcs again?
As you guys are making your way, a huge storm rolls in from over the lake and from the grasslands of the south, the perspective north. And can someone roll me a d6?
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Who
I'll
wants to
do
get
it.
that? Alright.
I'll do it. Great.
Damn it, Michael.
Oof.
Shoot myself in the foot right now, I guess.
You see the clouds begin to swirl very close at hand
Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
as a funnel begins wandering its destructive finger
Oh.
down to the earth.
Uh-oh.
A
tornado.
tornado, less
That's
than a
not good.
mile away from you. As
Um,
it begins to get closer to all of you, I would like everybody to make me a strength save.
oh no. Oh no.
Um,
Oh.
you're
Okay
good
then.
fortune.
Why?
I'll give myself advantage. I guess a 13 will have to do it.
I'll give you a resistance.
Let's see,
Whenever I play
what-
17.
either I get
What-
like
what-
5 nat 20s or 5 nat 1s. It's weird.
See, is anybody?
I was gonna say, mm, see that was. I was
Mimir,
into.
roll me 3d6.
Hmm.
Okay, great. Let's see, so we're gonna get sucked up.
Oh gosh.
Hey,
Mimir,
Josh.
you have failed the save.
Oh, dang, I was
Hmm.
gonna. I
You are
was
sucked
gonna.
110 feet into the air.
Oh god.
Can I? Can I? Can I guess? Can I transfer? Can I polymorph myself into a grade 8?
Into an ape.
Just
Yes.
Mimir gets
In the
swept
6
up and
seconds.
suddenly he's an ape.
Yes. Roll me 11d10.
Ooh.
11 D10.
11d6. As the rest of you see the tornado getting close enough that it actually rips Mimir off of the grasses that you guys were holding on to. And then launches a giant gorilla 110 feet into the air as it comes plummeting to the ground with a meaty smack.
Well, that. Are you
Let's
okay?
see. Let's see if I can.
This
Wait,
is
hold
why
on.
we're better
Hold on.
off underground.
Hold on.
That
hold
is
on,
a
hold on.
very unique usage. Why didn't you turn into something that can fly?
Oh, Josh, I panicked. All right,
Or,
I panicked. I panicked and I looked for the biggest thing. Yeah, and it's also a
Michael
vortex,
said, I
Josh.
need a health sponge.
Yes, and Josh. Also,
What What do you mean land?
Flying in a tornado. We're flying near a tornado.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess I can see that. Other than that interesting event, I'm surprised so many of you guys actually passed the save.
I
Same.
am too.
Oh, you know, like,
A strength save with this party is not a very good one.
Yeah.
let's do one today.
But for some reason, Roll20 decides it likes me today.
I don't think
Oh.
that could have killed any of you. 49 damage.
No,
Wait.
you wouldn't have killed any of us.
I want to see if I can pass the save. Let's see.
With a max of
What?
66 with 11d6, it would have knocked out Toric.
I would
I don't-
that it's 3 away from knocking out Samter.
Oh!
Oh.
He's
Look,
still a
Lance
gorilla
is an
for that
ape.
hour.
Lands as an ape, and there is no problem. He is just ape now.
Well done.
He's big hurt 8.
After that tornado passes by you guys, it leaves a trail of destruction in its path, picking
Isn't
up
it?
an old and decrepit farmhouse that thankfully looks abandoned and throwing it several hundred feet away. You guys basically dolphin dive into the hole
Yeah. Into the hole.
Grab the
to
monkey
avoid
and
the
then
rest
jump
of the
in.
storm.
Grab the monkey, jump in. The monkey grabs it and jumps in and probably just slams into the floor.
Gong.
Fucking Winston looking ass.
Everybody, for your next day of travel, roll me a d10.
Alrighty. Bam.
Oh,
Oh.
You guys, as you're making your way through the underways, you come across a group of the skeletons of mutated creatures.
Hmm.
One of the the cursed children of men, known as the Minotaur.
Oh.
You obliterate it quickly with more fireballs and move on with your day. Especially
Yeah,
with
how
a
many
monk.
weird curses did the humans wander
Yeah.
into?
They're humans. Many.
Obviously.
One of them said, I want a dog, so he went and fought the most fearsome war gods out there just because he wanted a dog.
I mean, valid.
Everybody roll me another d10.
That is some pretty big hold my beer and watch this energy.
Well, still, Josh, that's just based. I want dog. Let's go find a war god.
I mean, to be fair, all the Stolen Friends were like, sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
all
good
the
idea.
elves.
We have nothing better to do on a Tuesday. Let's go fuck up a clue.
We need to get Obion out of the house anyway.
Everybody on your way down back. It's only a half day. Roll me a d12.
D12?
Yep. That is not as many
There
as I
we go
wanted
again.
to roll.
Bruh.
Well, it's 2 1s.
That's 1-1. I didn't mean to roll 4. Those don't exist.
Don't exist.
Mimics. I don't like mimics.
Eh.
As you guys are making your way down along the shore of the lake, you come across a large boulder in the sand.
A boulder.
the
That was
boulder.
not there when you came through last time.
That is true. Why is there
The
a boulder
boulder.
here? Did it fall from the ceiling?
Looks up. Looks up at the ceiling. Is there like a pathway like someone dragged the boulder?
There's no. Well. Roll me a survival check.
Survival.
Does it look like it was thrown?
Nice.
There are large circular and very uniform footprints leading up to it.
That's interesting. Are they just going to it or there and back?
Just to it.
Huh. We think the boulder is
Hermit
a
crab?
round thing?
Yes.
Is it a crab? Is it
If it's another
Well,
crab,
why would it be a crab?
because we've
well,
seen
there's
crabs
round
here before.
footprints. Crabs have little pointed things.
It looks something
Claws.
like a crab. It's a boulder.
They're not like pointed footprints. They're like 2-foot round irregular circles.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking
So
best
the
like
rock
a
literally
turtle.
got up and walked
How
away.
big is the boulder?
About 10 feet across.
Um, do you guys want to do something about this, or is this another bone snake matter?
I
Is
feel
this
like we should, seeing as, we're gonna build a city near this lake.
Yes, I agree with Tori.
Maybe it's friendly?
Maybe
Does
it's
anyone
friendly.
speak
Maybe
rock?
it's
What?
No. We're
I
I know how to
dwarves.
just,
We
crack
should
'em
speak
open.
rock, but like
I
speaking
mean,
rock,
I mean,
I don't know. We just poke it. We just poke
grumble,
the
grumble,
rocks
grumble.
usually.
Or we could just, I don't shout hello.
Hello, rock, are you friendly?
The rock does not react.
Are you
Knock on the
alive?
rock. Tap on the rock.
It's just curled up like a hedgehog while we're all just like poking it.
How would you describe a tap? And with
Um,
what?
Mimir goes up with his hand and
Use your
basically just
stone
starts.
cunning.
Oh god.
Is it a
Mimir
rock?
goes up and starts basically just like almost like knocking the door, just tick 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 with his
Like
hand.
with your knuckles?
Yeah.
Reaching out, kind of pushing some of the sand aside, a big clawed foot with scales on it kind of tries to push you away.
Crab?
No, like a Stop it with the crab! I said reptile-like foot.
Right.
Hey yo, it's a big turtle.
Huh.
Oh,
Big turtle. Well,
Okay,
I
does anyone
suppose
speak
now that
turtle?
we've killed the crab, well, maybe it knows Draconic? Hello? In Draconic. Just, hello?
No!
No what?
Sleepy!
Ah.
Go away! Trying to take a nap here.
But why here?
As it's warm.
That's fair. But
I suppose. Suppose there's no crab to threaten you now.
do you have anything against the dwarves?
What is this thing's intelligence? I guess just looking up dragon is not gonna help me
Meh.
at this point. Dragon turtle.
Torek has the
Dragging on
curious
me.
idea of, like, enlisting its help in defending our lake city.
Oh
How
yeah.
much? Did how much gold it's gonna cost?
Fair. We don't exactly have a
how much
Port
gold?
Nyanzaro worth of gold.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They don't have like 100,000 monthly.
Oh god.
Don't know what a dwarf is.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Well,
Go
we'll
away.
leave you to your nap.
I'll leave you.
We should
Alright.
investigate the crab cave at some point.
Yes.
Yes.
You
We should
guys,
figure out how to
honestly,
mine
you guys
down
want?
there.
Sorry, we're alright. Idea. We just, we just hurry back, turn the thing, and we come back and we just dive. Let's just start doing that.
That sounds like fun.
Also,
Sure.
also, almost said Ilda, but Cathra, you should probably send a message to your brother and tell him, hey, there's a sleeping dragon turtle here. Don't fuck with him.
Looks to be a young dragon turtle.
I mean, I don't have sending prepared at the moment, but I can tell them when we get home.
Well,
I was.
tomorrow you can prepare it. We'll still be here in the underways.
Sure.
I mean, meal. Does anyone have sending?
I'm not gonna worry about anyone having it that exact day.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So
Yeah,
the
send
next
a
day,
message that, yeah. Sleepy Dragon Turtle don't mess with it.
the reaction is kind of like, yeah, we did kill the crab. You did kill the crab.
Yeah.
That makes
You
sense.
did kill the crab that eats dragon turtles.
Primary predator's gone. Yeah, they're probably gonna come back to this giant lake with a lot of biological niches available. Continuing, it takes you 2 more days to get to the Carrick. Or are we trying to get back to the Carrick? Yes, you're
Yeah, we're trying to
redeeming the
get
debt.
back to the Carrick so that we can
Mm-hmm.
turn in our quest.
And then we immediately go back to the lake
And then we're gonna
under-
have a beach
under the crab.
episode.
And then have a beach episode.
What?
In an
What?
entirely different fashion.
I freaking hope so.
Yeah.
What? What are we? What?
I wasn't here for
Dive
this
in the
So
lake.
discussion.
Yes,
we're
you
gonna
were.
dive into the lake.
It was like
Yeah,
about
we're
2
gonna get
minutes
the.
ago.
Okay,
We're gonna go.
I
We're gonna
understand now.
survey the lake.
Say
Those shinies
Chua,
down there, we want them.
as you kind of present the paw print to Chua, she's just like, yeah, that's her pet.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense.
You know, familiars and such.
Yeah.
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 I didn't know if
It-
she was a wizard or a druid, so I didn't question it.
She sacrifices that thing to investigate pretty much any kind of sketchy situation.
Oh, poor thing. No wonder it has anxiety.
What? That's no. She has anxiety.
Oh.
Yeah.
What
She has
familiars are
anxiety.
for? You throw them into the meat grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know that, Tar? Come on.
Well, I don't have a familiar, now do I? Nor am I capable of
Oh.
summoning one.
Well, then you should educate yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't know people threw cute animals at problems.
They're not animals. They're spirits.
Yeah.
They don't have feelings.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Exactly.
do.
Gang up on Torek, I see.
I mean,
Spirits can
maybe should
absolutely have
have.
emotions.
No, they don't.
What makes you think
All right,
they
let's
don't?
just go. Let's just go. Let's just
Yeah,
go.
okay.
Yeah.
You guys
Inventory.
are able to collect 3,500 grudge gold from that.
Torek is an
And
avid
then-
familiar rights supporter.
I don't think
Uh,
anybody is on your side there.
Nope. Mimir is like.
Considering you
Mimir-
actively did that with your last character who had a familiar.
I mean, wait, which one?
Essien.
Yeah. To be fair, I was not expecting the volcanic gas.
It wasn't even like an actual familiar, it was just a living being.
Yeah.
That was much worse. I never did that to my boy Oblet.
Yeah.
Omelet would have. If you would let him.
Yes, and he would have died instantly, which is why I didn't.
Reasonable.
All
So what are you
right.
guys doing next?
We're gonna go dive in the lake.
Yeah,
We're
it's
going
time to
diving
dive
for
into it.
treasure.
Alright,
Yo,
it takes
bro,
you.
yo.
Bringing her mining kit.
Are you doing anything in the Carrick beforehand?
I don't think so.
We've got all our water resistance potions.
Well,
Caps, I guess, in our
Mimir's
case.
Yeah, we've got our
Mimir's
hats.
getting a mining kit, and he is also getting a
Already
few.
had mining kits.
Well, oh yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a few clay, no, not clay, lead tablets, so we can basically etch out what we find down there.
Yeah. Torque
Right
will
out what we
make
find.
multiple sacks to put things in.
Yeah, and maybe it'll be fully clear as area. We can then call in a surveyor.
My first thought was call in an airstrike.
God.
As
We're
you guys-
underground, that could be a little hard.
Yeah.
Enemy AC 130 up above.
As you guys kind of get down to the lake, you can hear the very, very faint and distant sounds of hammering of metal. It's something off in the direction of your mind, not
Oh.
really all that conspicuous.
No.
And getting ready to, putting your swim trunks on to go down into the lake. Everybody roll me a D. I don't. Let's go with the D10.
Okay. The...
Good old
I don't
cloak
know
of the
how you
manta
have
ray,
such
baby.
terrible luck with that, Danielle.
I don't know.
Do I have an underwater random encounter?
No, you don't. There's no encounters.
Likely.
It's like oh, Catherine's almost gets eaten by a big fish.
Sturgeon. You fight a sturgeon.
Sturgeon.
Sturgeon just floats by.
A lake shark
Somehow
floats by and
there's a
says
barracuda
hello.
in here.
This is one of the Xanathar tables I never thought I'd really use.
Yeah.
Get Nemo'd.
Like, I just
All
looked at
right.
it recently for the Seafaring campaign.
Then let's just roll 3D100.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
oh no.
good
Oh,
thing.
oh
Give us
no.
some drugs.
Surprise
Squad.
dragon?
I don't have the drug squids.
Drug squids
some.
are an Ashalian thing.
God,
We steal them.
I wouldn't mind being for my squid.
Hmm. Would there be any reason for this thing to be down here?
Oh,
Like, at all? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a storm giant, and I'm like,
What?
is there any
For
reason for there to
underwater
be a storm
encounters?
giant? Well, yeah, storm giants live underwater.
Wait, they do?
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know this.
What I love is that normally it's like they have 4 charts, like 1 to 5, 5
Yeah.
to 10, 10 to or 11 to 15. For the underwater, they didn't even bother with the last two,
No.
so they combined 11 to 20. And it's not even that many options for 11 to 20. They're like, we have so few things that can swim. It's just
Honestly, yeah.
more of the stuff at the top of the previous table. They probably ought to update that if possible.
Yeah.
Why would it make sense for any of these to
Players
show
are
up?
gonna just go jump in the lake.
Okay, I'll use the 44 instead. What is these things, CR? As you guys descend down into the cave of the crab, you come across, as you get into the actual cave itself, you come across a statue made of coral that you didn't notice last time, Tordik. Granted, you were in a great panic last time as well.
Yeah.
Who has the cloak of the manta ray?
I do.
So Samter's the first to really notice, since everyone else is kind of floundering around, like doggy paddling, whereas Samter's gliding, gracefully.
mhm.
I'm just
It's
doggy paddling faster than everyone else.
the statue has a very large bulk to it, and it has a great deal of eyes on the center of the bulk, and it has quite a few different tentacles spreading out from the bottom of its bulky central body. And near the top of basically just the bulk in the middle, are many crab-like claws that would form together into a great maw in the middle at the top.
What?
Are the eyes blinking at all?
No,
So it's just a statue
made of coral,
made of coral.
about
Huh.
30 feet tall.
As tall as the crab?
About as tall as the crab.
Was the crab an artist crab?
You think that crab is capable?
I don't know. I don't think
So,
so, but
was someone worship? How? I,
The
I I
fucking
guess I
fish
wouldn't
people.
know,
so many questions.
but does the coral look new? Does it look like new
Is it
growth?
alive?
The coral is not alive, and roll me a nature check.
Oh dear.
This one is directed at Samter.
Yeah.
They murdered the coral.
No, I have no idea.
Samter, you have no idea whether this thing is old or not.
Torek
That
is so
is
confused because how could she miss a 30-foot tall coral statue of
Well, when you've got a
was it
40-foot tall
of?
crab chasing you,
Yeah. Was it chasing me?
it was last time you were here.
Well, last time we were here, we killed it.
No,
the
last time
you
you
were in
no.
the cave.
Oh, it was
In the
chasing me. I thought it didn't notice my presence.
Well, I noticed that you were there after.
All right, well, let's
um
continue.
What is the
the
statue
things
of?
you see underwater. So interesting.
Statues of like a
After
dude?
Well, everyone else does eventually go in to see it. Other than that, you guys just kind of ignoring it.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless it tries to kill us, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
It's not a threat, it's just confusing.
There's a constant kind of state of unease in this cave that you have. It's difficult to tell whether or not that's just your own psychology playing with you, or if that's actually something from the statue itself. You
Like,
guys
does
see
this cave have
around
the
there are
glowing
these
gem
little...
walls?
What?
Does this cave have the glowing gem walls?
It's just the one cave, so yeah.
Okay.
And
And
it
Torek
has
is
embedded
not
in it a
afraid.
great deal of different small gems. They seem to glow with an inner kind of light, but it's difficult to tell with the way that you are underwater.
Torek is
As
still
you
gonna
guys are
grab gems
taking
anyway.
time to mine the gems out of the wall carefully, everybody...
Could I look for a horde?
A horde?
Yeah, I remember
Crab
there being
horde.
like piles of bones and
Oh,
other
yeah.
stuff around that.
I guess for the 3 people roll me a D100, I guess I could have given this thing treasure. Just from the people it's eaten.
Yeah, 71, baby.
Give me a quick second to compile this. My apologies for not thinking of it ahead of time.
You're good.
Holy
We're kind of
Avenger.
going off in random
My
directions
God.
here.
Like
Little
we
bit.
always do.
Holy
The
Avenger.
point of this game. Where's the crab CR? CR 11.
Mm.
And you cheesed it. I don't know if I'm like angry about that or just impressed.
Maybe
You
both.
can be both. It's okay to be both.
Josh, it took us an entire session to kill one CR11.
Yeah, that's the anger
When
part.
you, even if none of you had like actually, not been able to swim all that well. So, because none of you have the swim speed, it takes to sift through the bones and to
No.
gather up all of this treasure.
I
It's gonna
have
take
swim
you
speed.
the entire day. I mean, Samter is a huge help here. He's cutting the time down in like half.
I
Oh,
thought part of the cave was above water.
No,
Okay.
it was
Okay.
all
Other than
underwater.
just like a small little bubble.
No, it was all underwater. I don't remember describing anything that was air.
I thought there was like a small little bubble, but it
I could
didn't
have
quite
sworn there was an
matter.
air pocket, but I could be misremembering.
There might be. Okay, I'll take your word for that then. Let's see. Let's just roll this up. In total, you guys find not that much.
hmm.
Fine.
Fine.
Is this too much? It really wasn't that hard. Okay, I'm gonna cut it in half. You
Okay.
find 9,500 gold pieces.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Nice.
we would have got 18.
Would
Damn.
have gotten 18.
If I felt justified in giving you its full horde for the CR, yes, you would have gotten 18. But it's not a dungeon, so it doesn't have like a full horde.
Yeah.
This is like a cache, not a.
Yeah. Possibly one cache. Might have another.
Technically, yes. As well as 1,000 platinum.
Holy
Hey,
shit.
yo.
Would have been
Keep the plot.
2,000.
71 for the magic items that we might be able to find.
This is why I brought the bags.
Rolling 1d100 times by a Nintendo. 63.99. Why is it at 0.99?
Nintendo 64. It's a discount Nintendo 64.
The Nintendo 32. Yeah, I guess I'm rolling that many times. Okay, at least it's a 1. I'm sorry, this is taking me longer than I thought it would.
You're good.
Oh, no, that's good.
Take your time with loot.
I normally scrutinize these things a lot harder, but is that worth it? Do I want to give that to you?
That's always the
Whatever it
question.
is, yes.
Do I want them to have this thing?
Really good.
Whatever it is, I now want it.
That's really good. I don't know if I want to give that to you.
Do it.
Go on, please, Josh.
Josh.
Do
Is
it. We were
One's a
clever,
one,
do
eh?
it.
Do it for my dog who's
if I
suffering from
wanted-
fireworks.
Fireworks. I guess it is New Year's, yeah.
It is New Year's Eve.
I don't
Do it
get
for
a lot
Annie.
of fireworks here in Rio for New Year's.
I haven't heard any in
Do it.
Albuquerque.
Do it for Annie.
We're scared of
Yeah.
fire.
I
That
haven't
is
heard.
true.
I haven't heard of any over
find
here.
a
I'm not gonna hear
beautiful
another plot.
tapestry.
Oh.
It's not hard to know from all the
Oh.
stories.
Oh my
This is
god.
a carpet that is probably capable of flying.
Yo.
Yes!
Oh,
Oh. You're the
God.
worst.
Hey,
Hey, Duonar, you want to learn how to fly?
This
may
is
not
the
be-
easier way to do it.
It may not be a griffin, but goddamn, can this baby slaps it 3 times?
This baby can
Get
fit
going.
a couple more people than a griffin, and you control it.
All right,
So, let's see. This is. Do I want to give you? No. This is a 5-foot by 7-foot carpet that has a flying speed of 40 feet.
Nice. Yeah, it's not one of the big ones.
Ah,
Well, the big
Oh,
ones are
decent-sized
slower.
carpet.
Oh, yeah. But still, that's pretty good. I
This is
run
probably the
faster
best
than the carpet.
non-attunement item ever.
Yeah.
We just gotta come soaring back into the character on this thing.
oh my God, no.
I'm sure all of us can fit on it.
Well, 600
Like,
pounds.
dream.
Yeah, but the problem is it's 5 by 7.
It's a decent sized rug.
no, it's a
Yeah,
decent
but we
sized rug.
have 5 people to fit on it.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
It'd be cozy, but I think we could do it.
If you guys like line up
yeah,
in 2 rows and have like your feet in between each other, like you're lined up, you're pushed up
Just-
against each other with one person at the back.
Then we just have one person in the middle, the rest of us are like in a ring with our feet dangling off the edges.
Stanter's in the middle.
Honestly,
because
that's
he
probably
weighs it
what
down.
is all of your guys' post your weights.
What the
I'm on the ground right now.
rejected.
She's not that heavy. She is
1
114.
Actually, I've lost weight because I've been exercising. I would say like 140-ish, 130, 140.
I think all of you could fit on it. You would probably be moving at half speed.
Mm.
Yeah, 'cause of the armor.
But technically, and this is for future adventure scenarios, I'm gonna regret this. You will all be able to fit on it, but if at any point you need to make a check, save, or anything that is physical, you will do it at disadvantage if you're all on it. Like if at
Makes
any
enough
point you're
sense.
flying on this thing through the underways for some reason, and I fireball the carpet, all of you make the dex save at disadvantage. Oh, there's some fireworks. I'm gonna like this so much. This thing is cool. But whatever.
Yeah.
So
All
yeah,
right, let's
that was
travel.
that was like basically not like buried, but that's one of the older things in this giant cavern of bones. It was buried underneath like 17 or 20 corpses,
Ooh.
human and animal.
Okay, it's not just people.
Oh, this thing could not subsist on purely the humanoids.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Not enough fat, not enough stuff.
So that was one day to clear out
Okay.
all this money and the
Nuts.
hoard and all that. There was a great deal of copper pieces that she had just kind of
Not
left.
worth it.
Interestingly, no silver.
Huh.
I didn't. Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Actually, no copper either.
Ah, just gold and platinum. It likes the
Just
especially
gold and platinum.
shiny
I'm trying to think
shinies.
of the heavy metals that would contaminate the water. I don't think gold and
Oh,
platinum are
yeah.
technically heavy metals.
Gold, no.
Yeah, gold's not reactive.
Platinum, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But silver, definitely, and copper, definitely.
Anyways, what are you guys doing next?
Um,
Well, I guess do we want to help Edric tackle whatever he's doing, or do we want to take on another grudge? Do we want to take another week of downtime?
we should see if Edric needs any help. We don't need to do downtime necessarily for a while, or at least like child support.
We don't need.
We get the survey going.
Yeah, we could get the
Yeah,
survey going.
you can get the survey team going. I mean, like obviously my next steps. I need a week of downtime for the check.
Yeah.
Well, you might need more than 1 week just in case.
Oh yeah.
As much time as you need to meditate.
Oh yeah. It's more than pretty much saying, oh, he wants to pray to me now. Oh. But
Oh,
like,
now he
what should we get
starts
this hot
praying.
shot? What should we get this hot shot over here?
I'm
Think
starting
he's
to see
cool
why
and
the
all.
meditation isn't going very well.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. I don't pray very often either.
He prayed to me every single day for 10 years and then stops for like 70.
Wait,
Who do you think he is? So sort of,
wait.
You're
Surprisingly
gonna
enough,
get a response now. It's just gonna be like, so I heard you was talking shit.
surprisingly enough, Mimir kind of looks at you guys and says, "You guys don't pray."
Not really.
mhm.
I do.
I find it's much easier
Good.
to do the thing I was praying for myself as opposed to have some divine intervention happen.
I mean, I do. It's just I haven't
Oh,
fully like dedicated myself.
wait, you is Mimir's very
Or is it
very
heathen?
yeah. I mean, you can just pray for help, you know.
You know,
Well,
oddly
yeah,
enough, I
but
hadn't
like
considered that.
I'm not gonna pray to Moradin for like just make me rich.
Yeah.
You know, like Saz and I, we weren't we managed,
Yeah.
but we weren't like wealthy by any means.
Yeah. I make sure to pray every day so I can return to my nephew safely. All
I
right,
make
do you
sure
guys
I turn my homework on time.
want to go see Edric?
Yeah, might as well.
See
Is he at the
see if he needs
carrot or is
anything.
he at the Ironfrost mine?
Cather, where's your brother? Use that sibling connection.
Sky Deity, where's my
That's
brother?
a lie.
Kai Deity. Using sending, he is currently at this point he's at the mine and he's trying to gather a mote of earth.
Mm.
Just use Sending to ask if there's anything specific he needs help with at the moment.
I could really use your guys' magic support for the ritual.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Good
Going
idea.
right over there.
Roll
I
out,
keep-
team. Let's not cause an earthquake.
Let's not cause an
Let's-
earthquake. That's. Oh god.
Yep.
Auto dwarves, roll out.
Dwarves. I just imagine Emil trying to roll, and his armor just clanking across the ground.
I was
Meanwhile,
imagining
most
of us
like
trying
a
to
Dark
roll.
Souls character.
Sounds like a soda can rolling.
Hey, I think I can roll pretty well, thank you. I'm round enough.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true.
I mean, I guess are we just like rolling you down a hill, or are we doing somersaults? Like these are different.
You're like
Yeah,
bomb
there's-
bore round.
Yeah, I'm like Bob Board.
Yeah.
Gloin.
Good. I'm just good.
Loin is certainly a name.
I'm thinking about auto dwarfs being like just straight, just like forklifts. I don't know why. If they were auto, if like dwarves were Autobots, I don't know why. I just felt like they would be forklifts.
That makes
We're all
100%
forklifts.
sense.
As you guys get to the mine, as you actually get halfway to the mine, you come across a group of the miners that Edric had hired, and they have started setting up a minecart rail
Hope you really
to
played
the
Minecraft.
both the doors. A rail to the lake, kind of stopping to chat with them, like, "Hey, how are you?" kind of stuff. It's like, well, Edric plans. His idea is that we get it to the lake, and then hopefully in the future, once Jaguar figures out boats, he can
Oh,
take
yeah.
them from there and get them to town. But it's kind of a half-baked idea, like most of your brother's ideas.
Works in progress.
As you guys get to the actual mine itself, there's a bit of a commotion going on as you kind of follow everyone that's like they've set up a post of watches. They're warriors of their own, but they're not trained or professional warriors guarding the entrance. And they kind of take you in like, oh, he's about to he's trying to get ready to do the thing. It's a little bit early, I think, but now that your guys is here, obviously everything's gonna go great.
Yep.
No pressure.
Yeah, I
Yep,
believe.
everything will go fine.
I believe. I
Everything
believe. I
will be
believe. I
fine.
believe.
And as you get,
Bendy.
everyone kind of issues you past Throntum into the actual inner sanctum itself. Throntum is like, if he weren't using blind sense, there would be some major side eye going on from him.
Oh.
Like, is this a good idea?
What's the ritual
Is-
for again?
It is a
Harvesting the
vote of-
earth node.
It is a
Oh,
vote of
yes.
earth to create the Doom Anvil.
Ah.
And then then you
We're
figure
not
out
just
how to
almost
help.
causing an earthquake for no reason.
Yeah.
Yes, we need a doom anvil. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We want to
Uh,
smite things too.
Does Karaka...
As you come into the
Karaka
inner
Skull doesn't
sanctum
have a
with
Doom
that,
Anvil anymore.
Nope.
someone's
They're gonna be
working on
doubly
that.
pissed.
Oh yeah. Where'd they find another?
Your brother has basically concocted this. Kind of, it looks like do you remember Doc's Cube of Force?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kind of that shape and that style of a box made of a solid chunk of quartz.
Wow.
That's about a foot in every dimension. He's actually holding a weapon that you recognize as described as Iron Fang from.
Hmm?
Was
Oh,
that the
come on,
pickaxe?
the pick? Yeah, the
Hold
war
up. He has
pick.
Iron Fang
Ah.
right now.
Yes.
Wow.
How did he
He's
manage
kind of
that?
motioning for all of you guys to come up here.
All right, how's this gonna work?
I just need whatever you guys can do to keep me stable.
Oh,
All right.
is there a
Like,
Stamter,
possibility
do
of
your
death?
magic singing thing. Cathra, I need, those prayers. Send me some
Magic
thoughts and
thing.
prayers.
Thoughts
I'll
and
give out
prayers.
whatever
Magic
healing supplies
singing
I
thing.
have.
well,
Is there a
Gives
The
possibility
rest
of
of you
death
guys
in
keep me
this?
safe if I screw it up and Throntum tries to kill me.
Oh,
um,
Well, let's hope that
I
doesn't happen.
I
Gives
got
pom
stone
poms to
shape.
Torek and Mimir.
I got.
Moral
Or
support.
whatever else you can, I don't know what you guys can do.
I mean, stone shape. I don't know if that'll help.
Magic
mean-
singing thing.
I've got healing potions, and that's it.
Okay. I guess that's all let's get started.
All right.
Are you gonna so casting, I assume you're going to give him inspiration and guidance.
Yeah.
Let me
Yes.
read. What does Circle of Power do again?
It's saves.
Yeah, because
Too
blessing
late.
saves too.
Dang, I should have got enhance ability.
Why is it saying it doesn't exist?
Huh.
Huh.
Weird. As he begins the ritual, he takes Iron Fang, holds it with two hands over his head, with the spike facing towards the giant black opal at the center of the mote of earth, and he swings it downwards, and almost like it was cutting through butter, the spike embeds itself into the opal, and it kind of cracks the immediate edge around the entry like ice. And he then very slowly, like 1 inch a minute, pulls the pick out with little cracks and fragments of the opal kind of clinging to the weapon. And then as it gets too far, it's almost like surface tension breaks and they fall back into the opal, almost like they didn't exist.
Huh.
He slowly tries to pull the mote of earth out, and he needs to make a check with that's tools.
And then Bardic Inspiration.
It's Miss Tools. Could I give an advantage on that, Josh?
If you have proficiency,
It's Miss Tools? Yes.
plus inspiration is a D10 now.
It's a D8 still.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
because
forgot I can assist.
we're only level 7 right now.
We're level 7.
Yeah, so yeah, D10 at 10th level, so it's D8 right now.
Ah,
I also have proficiency with Smith's tools if he needs help.
he's already getting help, so I think it's fine.
What about with advantage? I don't know.
He's already got
That's,
advantage.
that's the help.
That's the
Okay,
that's
cool.
the help.
We've got Mimir. Nice.
Nice.
23 is the highest. Does anyone want to do anything about that?
I don't have my inspiration.
I've got my inspiration. Try for something better.
It's pick the highest,
Oh,
correct? Oh,
32.
yep, 32.
I think we
Yeah,
can take
that's-
that.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, anything past that's just getting greedy.
Yeah.
Eventually, the tip of the pick comes out of the black opal, and attached to it, almost by like a thread of light, is a small black orb that looks like an ever-shifting piece of obsidian with jagged edges that kind of poke out and shift and then break back into the orb. Only about the size of a large marble, about 1.5 inches in diameter.
Huh.
He very slowly turns over the course of this whole process, taking about an hour. He turns,
God, I don't
goes
know how
over
he
to
moves that slowly.
the quartz box. Well, the putting it in, pulling it out, and turning to put it in.
Yeah.
is 1 hour.
Well,
I mean, it's
still.
probably stressful. It's just stressful, probably. It's like, dang,
Slow,
oh shit.
That might just
slowly
be a reflection on
depositing.
me. I just don't know how he could be capable of such slowness.
No, it's pretty slow. You'd be
He
surprised,
slowly
yo.
deposits it in the quartz box. After he does that, he kind of places a specially made lid that slots in, and almost the seam disappears on top of it. At that moment, every single one of you can hear an immediate inhalation of breath from every miner in the room. Okay,
Everything
That's
is
done.
Also,
fine.
A
Good.
big hearty slap on the back. I knew you. I knew it. I
let's.
believed in you.
Out of curiosity, what would have happened if you did something wrong?
earthquake.
Haven.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that
Collapse
didn't
cavern.
happen.
That didn't happen.
Immediate death.
We did not let
Oh,
that
God.
happen. It was
Destruction.
fine.
Okay, you can stop
Doom.
now.
Tronsoon probably would have strangled me.
I think it's
Yeah.
fine.
My wife would have been very angry.
No, I mean, many people would have been very angry if there was just a random earthquake around here.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
let's.
yeah.
You never would have raised questions we wouldn't have wanted to have to answer.
Yeah.
That is,
Alright,
yeah,
let's.
I'm getting that feeling.
Alright,
If
let's.
that didn't happen, we're all good.
We're
Okay,
all good.
Alright.
Anxiety
Andrew.
inducing as that was.
Okay, Andrew.
Now I need to get this back to the Carrick.
Oh,
Alright, do we need. Alright,
Yeah,
also.
I hired 20 slayers for this.
okay.
Nice.
Level
I mean, you could just probably ask this with you as well.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't say no to you guys just kind of coming home with me.
I
Yeah,
think
we
Sure.
don't
that's
have
an idea.
anything urgent going
Yeah.
on.
Right.
Maybe
Let's
maybe
make
we
sure
could
this
also.
gets to the Carrick safely.
As gently as possible.
Yep.
He picks it up gingerly, and it's like every footstep he takes is measured and calculated.
Wait, hold on. Don't take footsteps as Mimir pulls out the rug.
Rug.
Yes,
Oh,
the
the
rug!
rug.
Sit on the rug.
I was wondering if someone was gonna remember.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you find all this stuff? Okay, whatever.
We'll tell
Don't
you
worry about
later.
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
As
about it.
he just carefully puts it on the rug, and then sits on the rug. And everybody is like creates a turtle formation with all of the 20
Yeah.
slayers and all of you guys. Like the outer ring is slayers, the inner ring is you guys.
Nothing.
And then it's just
touches
Edric sitting on
the
the carpet with this box.
Anything that messes with us is getting instantly obliterated.
Instantly.
No questions asked.
No
Just
If there was
fire out.
anything living that was threatening in this cavern you haven't already obliterated, it would. But you guys have cleared out this cavern so thoroughly
Except,
that
except
the
bone
3-day
snake.
trip to the Carrick is the quietest you've ever heard.
Alright. We gotta make sure this is safe. We just go back in there. Also,
Are
curiosity
you
is
keeping this somewhere specific, or are you putting it in the vault?
I have hired a vault for it.
cool.
Good.
Okay.
Its own special vault.
Once we get the fire moat, it's going in there too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we need fire mode now.
Oh.
Or what else
We
do we
need
need?
an earth moat, a fire moat, adamantine, infernal iron.
Infernal
What
Iron.
else is it, Catherine? I can't remember.
You told me an airboat.
Oh, an air moat. My bad.
Wait,
I'm like,
so is
fire,
it
wait, what?
Air or fire?
Air.
God damn it. Where,
Yeah, it's
where are we gonna
adamantine
find
and
one of those?
earth, and infernal iron and air.
Where are we
From
gonna
what you
get the
said,
air?
told me.
Where are we gonna get the air?
Exactly.
I
where
don't
are we gonna
know.
get- we're gonna
That's
find
what I was
an air
planning on
mount.
researching if we
Okay.
ended up having downtime.
I was gonna say there's
Research.
rest where there's rest, and there's also the
Talk
big
to
wizard tower. Yeah.
yeah, Wizard Tower. I don't know if Sembra would know. I don't know if her thing is just golems or just general
Well,
magic.
also,
Who's
well,
Sembra?
also, oh, looks at
Someone we
Torek.
met in Rest.
Maybe Antonidas. Amir looks at might know some
Yes,
things.
I misspoke.
Is that the one that you want to go after, Kathra? Should I start looking about the Infernal Iron stuff?
Where would we get Infernal Iron? Like, where does that come from here?
Most of the time it's melted down from demon weapons.
So we need to go hunt some demons.
Wait, demons.
Are you powerful enough?
What's
Everyone collectively aggro.
Demons?
Demon.
Triggered!
Wait, hold on.
Hold up. Was
Like
is the
saying walk in front
Kugath?
of a dog.
Is the Kugath one demons?
I think so.
Kugath?
I'm not
Oh,
quite
it-
ready for that if we want to handle that right now.
Understood.
But is it demons, Josh?
It is demons.
Oh, perfect.
Would that work for the Infernal Iron?
Which one are we
You
talking
could
about?
certainly get some there.
Who's Kugath?
It's one
It's
of
one of the
the
greater
greater
grudges.
grudges.
Oh,
In terms of demons, how much are we going to need? Because you didn't like give me a measurement on this. It just says Infernal Iron.
It's the same amount of adamantine as
Okay,
the amount of
so
adamantine.
we're gonna need 100 pounds of it.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a lot of demon weapons.
that's a lot of demon weapons.
Unless they're really big demons.
Well, the weapons are kind of heavy, so.
Yeah, but
It's
not
still a
100
lot of
Alright.
pounds.
weapons.
Alright, we just asked the priest basically, alright, where's the nearest demon infestation? We got it.
Square up!
Like effectively you would need a little bit less than 20 great swords.
Ooh.
So, what, I mean, I guess which of those do we want to go after?
Personally, demon iron. Sounds
I'm
fun.
impartial.
Just if it sounds fun, just killing those fuckers.
Well,
Yeah,
we have a
although-
great grudge related to it, so might as well
Oh,
take
then
care
might
of
as
the
well. Although Josh
Infernal
said he
Iron.
wasn't
Plus, we're not.
prepared for it.
Well, we don't
Well,
have to
yeah.
do it right now.
Yeah, we don't do it
Yeah.
right now. We just have to.
I mean, we still we need to hammer out like plans here so we know at least
Yeah.
what we're going after in the
Mhm.
future.
Yeah, and also we should probably go start doing the survey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Edric? Should we start the survey?
I mean, it's one of the many things on my list of things that need to happen.
All right.
I gave Catheter the responsibility for that part. She took it.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
timeliness
still-
of that is up to you. I just would prefer in the next century. He
Oh,
says
no
very
I think we
sarcastic.
can manage that much.
I mean, hopefully we can manage that much. But is there anything else on the list that might require the aid of a wizard, a monk?
Honestly,
Any
I'm
of
just gonna
us?
post this list so that I don't have to keep referencing it.
Yeah,
So y'all could just read it.
yeah. Just post the list.
List.
We need logging rights.
For
I mean,
just like
we have the
building
witch one.
stuff.
Mhm.
It's probably best we have a place to put the breeding stock before we get breeding stock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like least on my list of priorities right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one's last. That one's last.
So we've got like I guess the next step would be logging rights.
Survey logging rights. I mean,
Or just
Well, in
like
that case-
find trees to cut down.
well, no. We need logging rights, or else
Yeah.
we're fucked.
Yeah.
It's important to take the trees with permission,
Yeah.
because, and this is Edric, Rest has laid claim to like all of the witchwood, so can't really just go in there and take things. They'll get very upset.
Fair.
And then Denivar is also taking the Marth Forest, same situation.
Aye.
It's in the future if we want to have a good relationship, since this is now since most of you
Oh yes.
are on board with this.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
If we want to have
Oh.
good relations with either of those two superpowers in the Veil, gonna want permission.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
think
we
good
should.
relations is a good idea.
Alright, Mimir's like looks at everyone who's good at writing.
At
And
writing?
at writing?
Writing. We write a note to
Yeah.
the person in charge saying, "Hey, we would like to have a meeting about this, so we can schedule something."
So you're
You
asking
guys
for
are
someone with
what
calligraphy
Like writing a letter.
proficiency?
what can
not
we
just
offer
writing
in
in general.
return for the logging rights? Because right now, um, our mining right now operations currently is going towards acrylic.
Right.
Yes, but if we're breaking away, we could end that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And, like,
Right,
he'll be mad, but fair point was raised last time of what's he gonna do about it in the next several centuries?
yeah. What's it's a fair point from but also, I mean, while you're on the side, we should probably all of these besides surveying, I assume are more or less could be besides like the infernal iron could be put on a hold for a little bit. Maybe we could. I don't know. I mean, with the surveying, we can also just also clear out like check most of the like check
Right.
around the lake as well. Maybe there's another cache of the crab. Oh, oh, you don't know we
Hire
might
someone
find.
for the survey and do some exploring ourselves while that's going on.
Yeah,
Sounds like it.
That works for
you
me.
know, effectively was attract aggro to us while they survey.
Oh
And
yeah,
we'll put
that.
a demon on the back burner until Josh is ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I guess we
But
could ask them to find out if
drawing
there's any
everything's aggro. We can do that.
potential sources of demonic weapons.
uh, we could. All right. Let's do the survey first, and then
Yep,
we
one step
take
at a time.
Yeah.
survey first, and then we take a little. We effectively take probably I honestly say like a little less than a month. We do some research, maybe on
Media research,
research and
Sandra can meditate.
preparing
Yeah.
meditation preparation for fights because we, we get a make some few protections against evil spells and all the nasty shit they got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
Fire
so
resistance. Fire resistance would be good.
Oh yes.
yeah,
But that's for later.
yeah.
so what are we doing now?
Surveying and
Survey
scouting,
and kill
scouting,
everything.
scouting around our fortress.
So you guys you're hiring a survey team,
Yes,
Yes.
and then
I
like
certainly don't know
going
anything
with
about
them to just
surveying.
murder everything.
yeah, and also
Well,
check
A, to
for maybe
protect them, and B, to scout around and see,
yeah
A, are
maybe
there
see if
more
there's
crab caches? B, is there anything dangerous in the immediate vicinity?
yeah
C, is there anything interesting in the immediate vicinity?
yeah.
All right. So as you guys kind of make your way over to the Explorers League and you start asking around, this is pretty typical. Like this is just kind of their everyday business. So they sit you down with a representative. He asks you, "What are you needing?" You explain, "We're looking for this, this, and this." And he says, "All right, that's the job of a junior archaeologist. Are you okay with that?"
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're able to ask for someone of a higher rank. It'll just be more
Oh.
expensive.
Will that
No.
alter our results in any way?
Generally, no. But our junior archaeologists are also younger, not as experienced in combat.
Mm.
I mean,
That is fair.
Maybe
We
we
can
should
handle
get one
combat.
step above Junior.
Well, like someone around our age.
I mean, if we're going with them,
Yeah.
I mean,
we
yeah,
we, we can
true.
fight the things.
We could, yeah.
Yeah. Junior's fine then.
That's like half the point here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that'll be all right.
All right, so based on the distance, the amount of ground covered, and the fact that it is in the underways, this is going to be a pretty expensive expedition, seeing as it will take him the better part of 2 months to fully finish out the survey.
I think that's fine.
Me looking at our 40,000 gold pieces, I can't
Yeah.
afford it.
He kind of braces himself and he says, going to be 5,000 gold pieces.
Oh. I think we can manage that.
All right.
He kind of like balks at you guys, just being like, okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then allow me to introduce you to
Name generator.
your archaeologist Gen. He brings out a young dwarf, a short beard. That's not the right word. Beardling,
Mm.
not beardling.
Or beers.
Short beard, I
Like
think.
barely gotten past beardling.
Oh.
Mm.
Who's got a pretty decent beer gut on
So,
him,
like, the
but
equivalent of,
also
like, a
very callous.
19-year-old.
Yeah,
He's a
again, in
grad
the
student.
equivalent. It's a grad student. And I mean, he looks like he's worth his salt in some ways. Like there are big, obvious calluses on his hands,
Alright.
and he's got some very stout-looking legs. He's wearing shorts, and do you see
A
that his
dwarf
Yes.
wearing
knees
shorts is
also
a
are very
funny
scarred
image.
up? And he's got dwarves in shorts are very strange. I don't know why that's a weird image in my mind.
It just
it's just
is.
for some reason it's forbidden.
I'm gonna get married to draw this at some point.
Yes. I could even try and
Marriage.
draw a dwarf in shorts.
And he gives you guys a hearty greeting. My name is Gen.
Hello.
Pleasure to
Hello
meet you.
again.
Nice
My
to
name's
meet
Pleasure
you all.
meeting you.
We're going about up by the lake, and it's a survey in general purpose. And this is for a young group. You're all saying you're looking to start a carrick out there?
Yep.
Correct.
Then I will
Yes.
do the best that I can for your future.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look
We'll be
forward
in
to
your care.
working with you.
Are you the ones who killed the crab?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll be very safe with us, to say the least.
I would expect so if you've killed the crab.
And
When would you like us to head out?
looks around.
Now?
I'm
Anyone else
down.
have anything they need to do?
Other
No.
than the
No.
meditation, no. I guess if we're gonna spend the 2 months
We're
like
here.
being the bodyguard,
We
I-
could just.
I don't think you will necessarily need to spend this whole 2 months once we get there doing that, but I am capable of running away very well.
Wonderful.
If I
That's
ever
fair.
need to run away, then I will come find you, and you will go kill
Yes.
whatever I need to run away from.
That's fair.
yes.
Fair enough.
Good
So-
plan.
And even
I'm
if we did to be
also
out
an
there for the whole
expert
2 months,
in-
I don't think all of us would need to be there for the whole 2 months.
No.
So Xander could easily.
Yeah.
I am an expert in running, not necessarily running away, just running.
Or I don't know, maybe meditating on the lakeshore would do you some good.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Possibly, but like if you take time, I don't do
I
this day
just
and night.
realized if I Santa,
Hmm?
we're trying to build our future here, bro.
Bro.
Also, I
He's
realized.
not saying he's not coming along. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Is he?
I'm not saying I'm
Okay.
not coming along.
Yeah.
Okay, just sorry, I'm just tired. But I just realized for the lake, I can just turn into a killer whale
yeah?
and swim through it.
Oh my god.
I suppose. You'd have to cast it every hour. It's a big
Yeah.
lake.
It's a big lake.
Yeah.
It's still
I
2 days worth of travel.
mean,
How
when
fast is a
needed.
killer whale?
All right,
But it
I'm
Actually,
doesn't
heading over.
sound
Did you
like we have
say
any
how
adventures in this area.
fast is a vehicular whale? Is that what I heard?
Killer
Killer
whale.
whale.
Killer whale.
Wait, I go hunter shark.
Look, my enunciation isn't very good tonight, okay?
Yeah. And my
Alright,
brain
hunter
is also a little bit
60.
scattered.
Alright. Mimir immediately, when he gets near the lake, turns into a giant shark.
How fast is a giant shark?
50 feet.
We
Oh,
don't need a
swim.
guardian lake monster. We have Mimir.
apparently.
What is a giant shark's wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier 10.
Really? Okay, what about intelligence?
Huh.
Intelligence is that one is 5. Well, 1.
Oh,
There it is.
So
Surprisingly wise,
negative.
they're still sharks.
Yes. You keep in mind, polymorph isn't like wild shape. You get that
No.
intelligence.
Yeah.
So we're heading down there as you guys begin. Are you gonna journey along the lake or like go to the hole and then back or whatever?
It's a long lake, I think.
Yeah, if we're
Alright.
surveying, I think that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
We'll survey it to the hole and back later.
So
Or
Gen's
possibly
process
join.
says that he's gonna start at the site of the outpost, since that's a good kind of home base,
Yeah,
and
All
then
right.
radiate outward from there.
that makes sense.
Alright. Everybody, just to get there, roll me. Let's go with 2d10s.
Another crab spawns.
Surely not.
We say, oh hey, free money.
D10.
Oh, 2d10s, he said.
I will say that Santa has adopted a new morning routine of like every morning doing like the same. Yeah, kind of go through the same thing as meditation, except without going into deep meditation, just to get himself back into the swing of things.
You get the
Morning mantra.
mantra.
We like
Yeah.
Morning Tai Chi,
that.
accompanied by a solo artist, a vocalist, who's also doing the Tai Chi.
Does everyone appreciate this in the morning? Not quite.
Is it another D10, Josh?
Not quite yet. Just 2 in the start. To get there,
Okay.
let's see. The first thing that happens on your guys' travel over is that you come across another line of those big floating balloons.
Shoot him.
What?
Burn him with fire.
Those
Pretty
big
much.
floating fungal balloons.
We're
You
in
get
Fire
just
Nation
Nation.
as
here.
those are gas
Oh.
spores.
Oh, gas
That's
spores,
nope on a
yes.
rope. Don't touch it.
That's nope on a rope.
As long as I
Can we
can't
burn
touch
it?
Yeets fireball.
Or
Oh well,
yeet.
that's a very quick solution, I suppose. As
in
the
Fire
whole
Nation
line
here.
of them just explodes
From maximum possible distance.
The other
like napalm.
option was a simple laser beam from myself, but I didn't consider that until now.
Fireball's faster. more
Fireball is
fun.
Yeah.
faster, but it also
Fun.
does take more of your resources.
The next day
Now,
doesn't
Also
really
have.
take much. I will roll for any random encounters that he will have personally. I'm gonna consider this downtime for most of you.
Yeah.
If there are any events, it'll just be kind of random.
Alright.
Everybody, you have 8 weeks of downtime
Alright.
as he's doing this. Any interruption is not going to cause a huge deal to you. Take a minute to think about that while I roll for your random counters.
Okay.
Y'all lied to me. You said you were going after the Great Rune.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We're setting up to
Yeah,
in order to
we're
get to
setting
the
up
Great
so
Rune.
we can. Yeah.
We're setting up so that we can spend time going after the Great Rune. God, fucking fireworks! Shut up.
It's
We can
We
hear
heard a
him at
few
least.
earlier.
yeah.
They're mortars.
Oh, they're no those type. Alright.
Do you have an extra pair of
Um,
headphones?
Nah, I don't think she'll wear them.
Hey
Try it.
Josh.
Mm.
Hey
Yeah.
Josh. How long does it take? Do you know a chart of how long does it take to make a make a magic item?
There is one. Let me see if I can find it.
Because I mean, Mimir in that time, I'll just be like, oh, if we're doing this, he'll probably just take one of the birds and just kind of write out kind of a list and just send it to Edric, see if he can get that stuff for me.
As long
Oh
as you pay him back when he gets there, that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Buying magic items.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone will be fine with it, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so.
Crafting.
So apparently, it is legal to shoot fireworks from the 26th of December until midnight on June 1st.
That's interestingly specific.
June 1st.
Yeah, specifically for the city of
No,
Boise.
July,
Mm.
July or June because it's a June. Okay.
Well, and then there's one June 23rd until midnight, July 5th, and the beginning of midnight on December 26th until midnight on January 1st.
Mm.
You said
So
8 weeks,
New Year's the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
right, Josh? Let's see.
My cat has decided to be cuddly.
All right. I'll take a quick look at this. See what I can.
So about once a week, Gan comes back and he says, "Well, I've come across one problem, and very seldom is it really all that big of a deal. It's just something he can't handle personally. Like occasionally, like a lot of the times, it's even things that like one of you guys could handle." At one point, he kind of like he tries to pick and one of you guys to tell like who he thinks will be able to best handle it.
Mm.
At one point, he gets Torque to go kill 3 gelatinous cubes because Torque is fast. At one point, he goes to get Samter to kill a ghost.
Oh.
Samter's the least likely to get possessed.
Yeah.
At another point, he gets Kathra and Mimir to kill an Umber Hulk, which is
Oh
really
yeah.
crazy to think that 2 of you could easily handle an Umber Hulk.
Yeah.
That is wow.
But I simulated it and it didn't land a hit.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And at one point, he has one of you guys who's capable of casting tongues to help interpret a conversation with him and a Zorn.
Oh.
Those
Hey
big rock
yo.
things that eat those big rock
Wait, hold
things
on.
that eat gems.
Hold on. That one might be interesting because eh, we could make a deal with them. Give him some more gems, and he could probably clear out some area for us.
Oh. That is true. There were a lot of glowing gems that we could get.
Josh,
I'm waiting to hear a more solid plan, I guess.
everyone else, is everyone fine with it?
Sure.
I mean, I'm fine with it. What are we offering them in exchange for what?
Um, I say, well, let's see. Um, I feel like we should just clear out more. Hmm. I was trying to just ask. I was gonna stupidly ask, what's his sword's exchange rate?
Ah,
It's
how many gems in exchange for cubic meters mined?
Yeah, because I have 2 sapphires. That I believe are worth like let's see, where's that? It should be, I believe it's 100.
So I'm reading through it, and as we get into this conversation, the Zorn kind of explains I don't
You
really
know,
mind things really.
I was gonna say clear space.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Oh,
He
okay.
just reaches out and his hand just phases through the stone wall next to him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I just kind of.
I mean, could you possibly look for materials around here?
Like what?
like
I don't know what
iron,
you guys like, really.
adamantine, gold,
Well, I know a big
silver.
place of adamantine, but there's a bunch of pink skins around there that are all very irritating.
Oh yeah,
Skin?
that's
Oh.
Us.
yes. But is there anything else around here like that? That or have you surveyed?
Nothing that I haven't eaten.
Okay. All right. See you.
Need to get this Zorn some new like meals to have.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not. But
Okay. He just kind of moves on after explaining, like, hey, we're trying to do things here. Please go away.
eh,
Let's see. What's like the last one of the last major things that only one person is really needed for?
It's
Orcs don't exist.
It really wants me to have orcs.
I don't know why orcs are Underdark
I
encounters.
don't know.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because they like the dork.
Evan.
Ah, here's the last one. A group of 5 magma mephits.
Ah. No
Basically, a
fireball.
pool of magma that he thought was, oh, that's a little odd. He threw a rock into it and it came to life and tried to bite him, he said. So yeah, don't throw rocks at puddles of lava. I've learned that now.
Understood.
Solid advice.
Oh yeah, I didn't think it was advice. I was just kind of speaking out loud. But yeah, I guess if you want to take that as advice, yeah, that's advice. Anyways, sorry.
You're good.
And when he comes back with like a full explanation, he explains some of the obvious to you that you kind of already know. That there is a small cloister of dragon turtles that have taken up their home in the middle of the lake. There's a large island. Well, large is kind of meh. I took a paddle boat out there. Kayak, he says, as he pulls out a series of timber struts that he demonstrates you can make a kayak out of by stretching like oilcloth over it. It's a very delicate boat, but it works. It's like a few hundred feet across, and they kind of set up their home there. They probably won't stick around to get big, because it's not enough of an area, and since dragon turtles don't typically live into adulthood inland, they'll eventually migrate to the ocean through the Elsier River
All right.
with time. I believe they'll do that in the next century or so as they begin to outpace their food resources here.
Gotcha.
I met a hermit.
A hermit.
He's very grouchy.
All right.
I don't know if that's of any concern to you. He's about half a day's walk from your outpost.
Huh.
Human, dwarf, what?
Dwarf.
Interesting.
What else did I find? What else did I find? There's an old nest of some sort. Sticks, twigs, dust, kind of muddy hovels. Almost like. Do you know what a mud daub or wasp is?
No.
no, the wasp is yeah.
Well, if you don't
Like
know
a
what
wasp is in the insect?
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you don't know what a mud
Like-
dauber is specifically, it's basically a like a wasp that that takes like big clumps of mud and forms like houses out of it.
Oh.
But it was like that, but really big. I don't know if it was really a wasp,
Huh.
but it just reminded me of that.
All right.
What else? What else? What else? Hey Zane.
Oh,
And
hello.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Was that what he
Happy
said?
New Year.
Oh, is that what
Not
you
quite
said?
yet for us.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
We've
I
still
can't
got
stay on
about
long
2
because I use.
hours.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because I don't have good Wi-Fi because I accidentally did the Google Fi. I used all my data. Now I'm getting charged $10 a gigabyte. So I'm just gonna
Ooh.
say goodbye real quick.
All right.
Have a good day.
Alright,
Good
Have a
luck,
good
man,
day.
on your
Bye.
patrol.
good luck. Yeah, good luck.
It's good.
Anyone know how long his patrol was?
No
Nope.
idea.
No idea.
We should ask these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last thing did find. I found a micronid colony.
Oh. That's interesting.
They're not normally a problem,
Just
and it's
don't mess
about
with the mushrooms.
it's about 2 days away from the outpost. In fact, they're probably good to trade with for food if you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to go say hello. That's up to you guys. Other than that, I have no major issues to report.
All right.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
Also,
I assume for like resources and other things, you would rather I deliver that to your brother, he says to Cathra.
Yes, ideally, he's handling more of that.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
also, Pork.
Yeah,
Quick question: do you embrace your defense?
I do.
Okay.
Getting on to the personal time. Downtime, that's the word, Josh. Ethan, are you ready?
Yes.
Start rolling me
Meditation.
religion checks, I presume.
Yep. You know me. I said 8, right?
Well, just start one at a time and I'll tell you whether you succeed or not.
Oh,
Oh.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm ready to talk to Big Dad or not.
You're,
Big Dad
you're
wants
not
to talk
talking
to
to
you.
Dad, you're talking to Oron.
Or on Dad's adoptive son.
Adopted dad's son.
Adopted brother?
Oh, how do I didn't expect you to succeed so soon. It's not that I didn't expect it, it's just that I'm surprised.
Yes, so am I.
Can you describe how you're doing this meditation?
Um, like I said before, I'll probably find a way, find a place away so that I'm not ignoring to them, but like I'm going through
Evan,
it. That it's essentially it's gonna be akin to
hold
like, oh
on. Evan. Evan.
no, um, it's gonna be similar, something similar akin to Tai Chi, as in like mind body connection coupled like movements, to get the body moving and stuff like that, like acting as one, but this is going to be pushed a little bit past that to where like you will sweat during
Mm.
all of these motions that you're going through, and at the same time I will be, like I said, reciting in song either lore, stories, hymns, or prayers, just constantly as they've been uh, drilled into me to where I will never forget them.
I like it. Where are you doing it?
Um,
Do you want me to pull back up the outpost map?
yeah. Just want me to drag around.
Yeah, go find a place.
Explore.
Explore.
This is kind of the room everyone is sleeping in,
Okay. Let's
since it
just
has beds.
connects around. What's this place?
Those are the toilets.
Yeah, I figured as much. I'm like, that is really small. Dining hall, study,
Kitchen.
kitchen. Here's the throne room-ish.
Temple of
Desk.
Moradin.
Oh, it's just so this haunted area is a Temple of Morden then.
This room is a small temple dedicated to Moradin.
I would just say just in this room then, because I don't think anybody's gonna spend a lot of time in here. Well, that and
It's
one
Mimir in the morning. That's it.
mirror in the morning, and one, two, deep keeper Morden, that type of stuff.
So
Yeah,
as you are kind of trying to complete this set of exercises, there's one where it involves being on the ground and kind of like arching your back in a certain way, kind of sitting in a crisscrossed position and trying to really feel the muscles in your back and the way that they move and the way that they're connecting the rest of your body. And in one moment, when you blink your eyes, sitting and mirroring you in the exact same position, you see what looks like a dark iron dwarf who was not sitting with you and is sitting directly in the circle here. That song not on repeat?
I don't get the song.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Oh.
You recognize his face. You see before you is sitting Oron.
You said he's doing the same exercises as me, or
Yes.
without breaking the set. Samson would say, I greet the great living ancestor, Oron.
I agree you, great son of the Dawi. Samter, right?
Yes.
From what clan do you hail?
A plan that I'm going to create as I have found a great rune. I'm going to set a new path for me and my kin. As of name right now, I am still deciding upon it.
He takes a minute to think about that. You would create a clan of your own.
Yes.
When was the last time that you have spoken to me?
It has been many, many a years. Nearly 60 to 70 of them.
And that is nothing to be ashamed of. You never did settle into a profession, did you?
No. I could never find myself, after coming back from being a slayer, I could never find myself satisfied in one place. As I spent that decade traveling around the mountains and the hills of the warm smokes.
He continues you're having this conversation as he continues into the next set of the exercises. That is the curse that Clang didn't set out. He never did settle into a profession himself. And you come seeking a great test to prove yourself to those of the deep keepers of Karakazgal, my
Yes.
sons.
Yes, I do.
and as a holder of a great rune and the father of a clan, you will be a part of Asgol?
We will not. One of my great friends, the brothers, has an aspiration to create his own Karak, and so far he has proven that he believes in this dream and has shown initiative to do so. I believe in him. I believe in my friend. The Karak Ozgul. Oh fuck! Sorry, there's a whole bunch of fireworks going off right now, and Annie is sitting underneath my desk. Seeing as it is, I do not think that I will find comfort or an ease of living in Karak Azgal as the High Deepkeeper there currently third and does not like me. I will forever be tested under his tutelage. Well, under his eye, I believe, unless try to usurp him with Vandar if he ever gets back to his Slater, comes back from his oath. But trying to displace someone from their position does not sit right with me. So I've decided to move. I've decided to help in the creation of the new Karak and move there for when it's completed.
You've spent a great deal of introspection to come to this decision, that much is obvious. And it seems that you have chosen the makeup of your own self and that of your family over trying to weather the storm of the Carrick. That brings me some amount of sorrow. But I am also not a hypocrite. And I cannot stop you, and I will not stop you, lest I become one. It is why I left Ironforge so many, many thousands of generations ago. What is the name of this new Carrick that you will form? I will carry its name to the Father.
What's the name of the new Carrick?
Edit Zorum.
Carrick Zorum.
Remind DM Josh again, why did you choose that name again?
Eric with Blake.
Carrick of the Lake.
Yeah, House of
'Cause
Blake.
It's on a lake.
We're being very creative. Also, it sounds cool as hell.
Yeah. Zorum.
Carrick Zarum. What are the needs of the Carrick Zarum, Samter? I make my decisions based on the needs of the people, and there are no people to deliver me messages to give to the Father as to what your young Carrick needs. They do not pray to me.
As of right now, one of the biggest needs is to create their own Anvil of Doom, have a stable food source as well, and I believe strong protectors, strong warriors, and a good system to support everyone in the creation of this new Karak.
You have a great deal ahead of you. And I have no doubt many trials the Father has set out to test your mettle. Take what I say to heart, young Samter. Advice hastily given is worse than bad advice. It is worse than no advice at all. Though I am ascended within the halls of the Father, my vision extends only to those needs Karaka's goal, those who worship and venerate me as their father. I will take your needs to the All-Father, and he will hold council, and I will return to you. Continue your exercises here, and you will find it much easier to commune with me in the future. I may not
Understood.
visit you in such a physical sense. It is very difficult, even
I
for me.
understand.
But keep your prayers, keep your exercise, keep your mind open to those feelings that you feel in your most vulnerable of moments. And I will deliver that message upon your heart.
Thank you.
Let us continue, he says, ending that small break that you had in your exercises as he continues them silently with you.
All right.
So, Samter, you completed this very quickly. He will need to consider what your character actually needs, and he's probably going to come back in a couple of weeks. Because he's the god of Karaka's Gall,
hmm
and he doesn't really know what to give you as a assignment. He's done it before, but he's a little wary of it, seeing as several of the other characters of the Vale have failed, and he feels responsible for
Man, I wish my voice was this low all the time. I felt so cool talking.
that. Fair. You don't need to spend the rest of your time in meditation, just your normal morning meditation will be enough for him to get to you. So you
Okay.
get 7 weeks of downtime.
Cool. I'm gonna continue training in con. Not in con. For the resilient feat.
Resilient and con, okay. Spending the whole 7 weeks doing that.
Yeah.
Next, we have Kathra.
Would it be possible to work on upgrading my armor to +1?
+1.
Yeesh.
Yep, you would have 2 weeks left. As long as you, I'm assuming, Edric the errand boy, will bring you whatever materials needed.
Well,
Put
we're
in
kind of stuck out here. Normally I'd do it back home, but
put in 2,000 gold pieces. You have 2 weeks of work left until you get that +1,
alrighty.
since it's rare. And Toric.
How long does it take to get a feat?
A year.
It's been.
A year. I was gonna work towards
Well,
the
I
skill
guess.
expert feat.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, 1 year.
Okay. Oh no.
Expertise is so game breaking.
It's
Trust me, I know.
I'm working on
I
expertise in jeweler's kit though.
mean that's cool.
That's
Because
cool.
character.
I
But yeah,
took expertise in it was like one of the investigation skills in my Drakengheim campaign, and I was suddenly just that really pushed us over the edge.
It's but yeah, I'll
Anyways,
work on expertise and skill expert uh, words for all 8 of the weeks.
All right. Make a note of that. Mimir, what you trying to make, bud?
It's. I am. It sounded cool, but then I got disappointed. I was thinking the Feyre armor, and have what was it? Ask ask Brightwing to help me out making it, because but
Andrew's yelling.
it kind of falls flat for me. I think I'd probably. I was thinking of working on a that or a Cube of Force.
Cube of Force is a very, very powerful item.
God. Uh, Come back to me. I'm fucking. I'm.
Emil. Emil.
Okay, I'm not muted. Let's see. Since we got back to Carrick Ungo, I turned in my homework. Now I got a fresh set of homework.
Well, I mean, we got eight weeks of downtime.
I really hope you don't have 8 weeks of homework. That would suck.
Yeah, it sucks.
I probably would spend like 1 week doing all that, and then I don't really think of much other than probably smelting down that chainmail I originally had.
It's gonna take you like a day, dude.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I mean,
That and then probably kind of hang around some of the like if there's any smiths, I'll probably just hang around them, studying what they're doing, and
I mean,
then
there's Mimir and Kathra.
I'll study Aunt Kathy.
hmm.
You can join me for morning exercises.
do you Pilates?
I like
Do your
my
Pilates.
breakfast.
So do I.
I prioritize breakfast over exercise.
You, do you want to be a priest or not?
I am one. shows,
No, you're
shows,
not.
shows the amulet.
Yeah, you're also like 2. Come on. Santa grabs your arm. This is not.
Sure, if it's possible, I'll outlive you, old man.
Well, no shit. You're younger than me.
Yes.
Just yes.
No, I will not say.
Come on.
All right. Getting through this, you guys have the time. I'll be honest, Ethan. With Oron and his task, I'm a little stumped.
Take your time, Josh.
I think he might just send you like he might legitimately think just you need. And I think Morden would agree. I think the task would be to retrieve the next great rune.
Ah.
It sounds kind of repetitive, and I know that's what I've been trying to gun for as a DM. But from his perspective, I think that's just what he thinks you need.
I mean, it makes
That
sense.
makes
All right. All right.
So how would he deliver this message?
Good morning,
By
Samter.
Probably in a dream.
By a canary.
The earth opens up, and I see his face. Hey, get the gate rune. Get another great rune.
A rock
All right.
drops on your head, you pick it up, it just says Great Rune on it.
As you are sleeping in one of the last weeks of this uh time that Gen is trying to survey the area, you are visited in a dream, almost like a memory that doesn't belong to you. You are standing in the halls of your father and you are smelting bronze. Something that the dwarves have not done in many generations. And then a disaster that has not happened to your people, has ever happened to your people, befalls you. In the very stable land of the Elsier Vale, beneath the mountains to the south, screw it, to the northwest of Carrickasgall, the ground begins to shake and tremble. The entire front of the citadel of your Carrick falls, and your home shatters beneath you. There are huge fissures eating up your Carrick. And then the dragons come. You arm yourself with your brothers and sisters, but these new fissures that have opened up and left your people vulnerable pushes you and your family deeper into the ground. You reach the Glitterhame, which was going to be the greatest attraction and greatest work of art that your people will ever create, but it becomes your tomb. And the tomb of your fathers, as you drag, just out of sheer determination, you and your family drag the alcoves of your ancestors there. You place them as safely as you can in front of the Glitterhame, hoping that the ancestors will see no disrespect as you leave them among the most beautiful natural work that Moreton has given you. But you do have to leave them. Your elders, the single surviving living ancestor among you, tells you that you cannot take them with you. With a great heart, your clan, the Anvilmars, begins their exodus down into the Underways. It feels like an age, an entire age of the dwarves that you're traveling. You go down past the Underways. You go down deep, deep into the bones of the earth. Farther than you can recall ever having gone. And eventually you come to a cavern that is suitable. And you start to put down roots. And you come across something as your family is mining. At this point, you are ancient, a living ancestor yourself. You carry a great hammer with you. And this is something that your mind fixates on. This hammer of great importance. You come across a huge stone of amber, about 15 feet tall, roughly hewn, and it has a malevolence inside of it. A pure evil presence that seems to exude from that stone inside of this cavern. So you and your clan built up a fortress around that thing. Obviously, this thing is demonic in origin. That much you and your clan know. So you build up a citadel around it. And then the vision just stops.
Amter awakes, it just in a cold sweat, and just like the nightmares, just like the oh fuck, the deep breath in as they fucking launch forward like the Undertaker. It's just sits there and it's just oh boy. Can't wait for them.
I just imagine. Can't wait for that.
And he can't go back to sleep. Just I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go meditate on this. Josh, you said the name was the Anvil Moors?
I am typing it out as I speak.
Okay.
Neat.
All right. And eventually, when the little adventurer is gone,
The little adventurer.
It's
that's what I call him. He's a little adventurer.
He is.
who's the little adventurer?
A
Again.
good distance. I'm gonna
Ah,
get the group together and he's like, so y'all know how we're thinking about getting a second great rune?
Yeah.
yeah.
I received a vision
Oh,
last night from Oron. Oron?
Oron.
Oron? And I have a decent idea of where a second one is.
oh shit.
But it is deep, deep into the earth, below the underways.
But like Underdark territory?
Yes. Well, the Underdark hasn't been created yet.
Oh yeah.
Right, Josh?
The Underdark exists, but it is not explored
Hmm.
by hardly any race.
And it was to the north. I'm assuming it was in the same area
Warm
that
smokes.
and the warm smokes of where the other Karak was.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So it
Do
is
we
it is going to we'll need to prepare for it.
do we know
They
what we're looking
found
for?
something demonic in
Oh.
nature down there. The Great Rune's going to be a hammer whose head is in the shape of an anvil. And the clan's name is the Anvil Mars. Clan Anvil Mars.
Alright.
So
How do we prepare for such a thing? That's
This demonic thing you said they found.
yeah.
I don't know what it is. But it
Describe
was
what it looked like.
Josh, I didn't see what it looked like, correct?
You saw a massive stone of amber, almost like a monolith, and on it was inscribed many dwarven runes. However, there is one symbol that is not dwarven that can be seen in it. Let's see right here.
Spooky. Ooh.
Mm,
Hmm.
That's
I
an interesting symbol.
I'll have to go to the
Is
library.
there a Steve? I feel like there's a Steve.
I will have to go to the library to do research on this
Yeah.
symbol. See what it
I'll help you if you would
means.
like.
I would appreciate it. But this is an assignment that the ancestors have given me,
Alright then.
that the father has given me. So,
We find the second great rune then. As soon as we
yeah.
can.
I mean, we don't have to do it too soon.
Yeah.
I
Also,
think being better prepared would be better than rushing into
yes.
this.
Oh, absolutely.
Also,
Not
I'm
being
thinking
prepared for something results in death.
during this time, Josh, when after Sanctor had his first vision with Oron, Amir prays to him as well. Starts to pray to him, and you can tell the first time it is. Amir feels shame. You can tell.
And
Because he has not done it in so long, even though he should.
He's a minor god. It's not something that everyone prays to. I'm not sure that even his own clergy would think you should be ashamed of. Whether you do or not, that's up to you.
I mean, just as an artist and also just as a crafter, fire in the forge, it's necessary. What?
I understand. Yeah, let's take a minute to think about it. Just take a quick break. We'll keep going if we want after this.
Okie dokie.
Also, I think I might have
I'm
figured
some
out.
cough drops.
I think I might have figured